It's time!
What's happening, people? You are welcome to the Fight Week show. We have UFC276 right now live. We are on the main card. The prelims has been good, and we are joined by my beautiful wife here, Misha, and my friend from across the pond, Front Kick Andy. What you say, my bro?
It is an absolute honor to be on your channel and to be able to help you out in any way I can, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a honor to have you on the channel, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know a lot of the good work that you've been doing for the channel in the background. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, real family, man, and thank you for everything that you've pulled from the channel. Right, we've got a big card here, UFC 276. What have you made of the card so far?
Well, this one's going to be historic. I can tell you that, because whatever happens with Max and Volk, no matter what, we're making history tonight. So this is a big card. And then when it comes to Izzy's my guy. So I'm so excited for this.
I mean, the main card, just opening up the main card, Mish, with Sean O'Malley, the amount of finishes that he's putting through his career. He had that one loss, but that hasn't stopped him. He's just carried on. He's just carried on from where he left off.
He just pushes through, and yeah, he gives us a show every time.
Knockout galore.
Yep, that's what Sean O'Malley does. I mean, people don't like him. You know, they say what they say, but his results are clear.
Look, for someone like Sugar Sean, and doing what he had to do, because he got rid of his manager and stopped giving that 10% or whatever percentage that he had to give away on his win bonus. He stopped doing that. Cut that off. He's managing himself now, and he's managing his own contracts. So regardless of what people think of him, he's a very astute businessman and a fighter.
Absolutely. No matter what you say about Sean O'Malley, he's done this thing right. He built his name up. He's one of the most popular 135ers alive today.
Yeah.
And he backs it up every time so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see him fight. Every time he fights, something crazy, something spectacular is gonna happen. And he's opening the card tonight. But
yeah,
we also got Barberena and Robbie Lawler.
That's exciting. I know those are two fighters that have been in the UFC for a long time. But based off Robbie Lawler's last performance against Nick Diaz, that was an amazing fight to watch. It was very cool to see Robbie he walked forward just like back in the days, swinging and banging. It was very amazing to see that. I'm very excited because both these fighters, they're always game. They walk forward and they're going to fight. We're going to see a good scrap tonight.
That's what we want to see, a brawl.
Yeah, that's Robbie Lawler, the brawler, baby.
Mr. Ruthless. I mean, look, Alex Pereira and Sean Strickland.
That's an interesting one, right? Everyone's looking at that.
What did you make of the press conference? Sean Strickland, I thought that was the best Sean Strickland I've seen for a while.
I think Sean Strickland, he did the best out of any fighter there, and that's a big compliment since Izzy was there and Max was there, and they both know what they're doing. Seeing Sean Strickland take over the game like that and call out multiple people making jokes.
Yeah,
he looks ready for this. He doesn't look nervous at all.
I warmed to him a little bit. You know what I mean? I thought, you know what? All right, everybody knows you're fucking around, but still,
yeah, right.
Great way to present it, and I even had a joke with the media journalists and the personalities that were there.
He made a joke about our good Twitter friend Cha Cha Toast on MMA Twitter.
Yeah.
That was a really cool thing to see, just because it's really cool to me when these fighters interact with us.
Yeah.
Because that's what MMA Twitter is all about, right? Is we get to interact with these guys.
That's exactly what that's what it's all about. You know, I asked John what the effect of MMA Twitter is, you know what I mean? And he literally said it's the one way fighters connect to their fans, it's the one way they connect with us. It's one of the main reasons why he was sitting with us on the channel.
Absolutely.
And I feel like the more fighters recognize that and really give ordinary fans like us, a chance, maybe, you know what I mean, a shot. Sometimes, you know what I mean, it comes off in a different way, but for me, you get that real connection with them, and
yes,
you can relate to what they're going through in their day-to-day life, because they're normal human beings when they're not in the cage.
That's it. They have crazy lifestyles. They have crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lives, and the best thing about them is they stay humble.
In my personal opinion, almost every great fighter is humble. They found that balance between having that confidence and not being overconfident. Almost every great fighter is a humble man or woman.
For real.
Like you just said, they're human beings, just like the rest of us.
And people can forget that, but I got to interview Adrian Yanez in a Spaces after he shouted me out a couple fights back with Randy Costa. Yeah. And I was nervous, but you really couldn't tell, because Yanez put me so at ease with how just normal he was. It kind of threw me off. I was expecting him to kind of be a celebrity, but he wasn't. He was just he was almost as nervous as I was, and that made me completely comfortable.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, you know. I mean, you feel that energy, connect with them, and you just feel that vibe and just go with it. We've had sorry, 1 minute. We've had Denzel on the show as well. So if people ain't seen it, go back. We just posted it on the channel. Go and show it some love. Drop a like on it. Drop a share on it. Very, very humble brother. Cool guy.
He's a great guy.
And go check him out. Follow him on socials, and go check out the video.
I'm very excited to see what's next for Denzel. And not only was he humble, but I have to say, because you never do, that you killed that interview. You made those changes from Anik straight to Denzel, and just seeing how you're progressing, it's given me so much faith in this show and where we're going with these fighters. And I have so much respect for you. I need you to know that.
I'm just trying to be better, man. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard in this YouTube space. It's very difficult. Everybody knows that. But look, we do it for the love of the show, and
that's all we do it for.
Well, you've been working for a good 3-4 years, right? Maybe even more. So yeah, give yourself a bit of credit, because it's been some
work.
There
you go. You see, she's right, because you got to give yourself some credit, because the only reason I'm interested in talking to fighters and interviewing them and writing any scripts for anything is because for 2 years straight now, before Yanez shouted me out, before people started hating me because of that, I had the famous humble Black Scorpion always tell me that, that he respected me, and that went a long way for me. And I'm so honored to be working with you now.
Way before that, man. You know what I mean? We go way before that. So, and that's always a good thing. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's nice. But we have UFC 276 on our hands. You know what I mean?
I'm excited.
Here we go.
Megan Levy is right there talking about the fighter Sugar Sean O'Malley, and I think we're about to see cage walk.
And this is a big fight. Where Sean goes next is really important.
This is very significant for Sugar Sean. But at some point, him and our boy Adrian Yanez are gonna cross paths.
They're gonna meet.
I've made the memes. I've made the hashtags. Give Giannis some sugar, baby.
Give Yanez some sugar. You made you made them hashtags. That hashtag was going as well, still going. You know,
people called me crazy, but it makes sense now.
Everybody started talking about it in the last fight, after the last fight from Adrian Yanez, you know. So
I was talking about it 3 fights ago when people were still calling us crazy for saying that. And I remember you were talking that Sean O'Malley, you know, he's ranked number 13. He's getting finish after finish. That is the fight to set up. 2 bonus machines, 2 killers. That's an exciting fight to me.
It's just setting up for a bigger paycheck for both of them now as they start climbing through the rankings, you know. And congratulations to Adrian as well for getting that number 15 spot. And the only way is up for Adrian.
Yeah, so shout out to a friend of the channel, Adrian Yanez, as well, right? Because he could be in the picture after this fight.
For real.
Sean O'Malley, he looks ready. He's always calm and determined. I like that about him.
He's loose. When it comes to the octagon, very loose. And that I always get that indication about certain fighters. People like Oliveira, you know, the movement in the octagon, you know, these guys are loose and they're ready to go to work, man. You know what I mean?
And you could tell that Sean O'Malley, he's supremely confident that tonight he's moving up in the rankings. He's fighting someone that's a very tough opponent in Pedro. And he is ready to show the world that he's not a can crusher.
Like, Pedro's number 9.
After this,
he's been through some wars. I respect Pedro a lot and what he's capable of doing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people, from what I've seen anyways, aren't giving Pedro any kind of a chance. And I think he might put in a better work than what a lot of people are giving him credit for.
Yes, right. I believe Pedro has a better chin than people are expecting. He has BJJ. I know Sean O'Malley has an underrated ground game, according to a lot of his coaches. We haven't got to see a lot of it in the UFC, but we know Pedro is always game. This isn't going to be an easy fight at all.
And then big up Original Gorilla Gear there. That's my
Let's go!
Big up. We're ready to go, man. We're ready to go. Salute to you, man. I know a lot of people are going to be sleeping around about this time of the night. MMA can be a lonely spot sometimes. You know what I mean?
It's a lonely sport. Who wants to be up at this time of night? Right?
Well, respect to you guys because it's not that late for me. So respect to all the UK fans out there that really hustle and stay up to love this shit. I respect that.
We're here.
Salute to everybody across the pond as well that's watching on Twitter. I see you lot. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, man. It's going to be a crazy card. I'm expecting.
Yeah,
I'm expecting fireworks in this first bout we're about to see. Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz.
I will be very surprised if it goes past 2 rounds. One way or the other, I think they're going to finish this fight.
Okay.
The thing about Pedro is he pushes a pace, and he's relentless. And he'll try to win the fight any way he can.
Pedro fights in the pocket.
Exactly. And that's a scary place to be with someone like Sugar Sean.
It is. But that's one of the ways that I see Pedro fucking winning this fight, man. He's got to get in the pocket. He really has to get in the pocket.
Yeah, he has to close that distance because remember, O'Malley has a pretty sizable advantage with the height and reach tonight.
Yep.
So it's really important that Pedro can close that distance.
It can keep him out there with the jab.
Absolutely. And we know that Sugar Sean got a great jab.
I'm very interested to see how this pans out.
This is the card to set off the main event.
It really is. This is the perfect fight to set off this card with Max and with Izzy. We got some big fights coming up. This is a great fight to set the mood for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at Sean O'Malley, always looking calm, collected, and ready to kill somebody.
Hey, your teach. Is the audio coming out all right? Let me know, yeah. Big up, teach.
I didn't even know that.
Munoz introduced.
And Pedro's a real veteran of the sport, so you can't say that Sean O'Malley took an easy fight this time.
No.
Agree.
Although Pedro is coming off a few losses, that is true.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta fight down to fight back up. Francis Ngannou had to do it.
Absolutely, bro. And look at where he is at now.
To get back up. Now let's see what's going on here. A couple exchanges in the early moments.
Just to let you know, I'm a little behind you, so if my reaction's late, that's why.
Yeah, that's all right, brother. The feints from Sean O'Malley here. Thank you very much, Itch. Salute. Thank you. The feints from Sean O'Malley.
He's a next level master at drawing out your reactions, reading them, and then assassinating you based on your response.
Yeah.
He's got to start checking them leg kicks, man.
Yeah, of course, now after Cheeto, everyone's going to try to go after those legs, and I think Sean knows that. It's hard not to get lost in this fight, man.
Yeah, because Pedro Munoz is such a vet. He's seen everything. He's fought everyone. You know, it's no mug, and that's what's making this fight very intriguing.
I really like Sean O'Malley's overhand right that he throws. That one's very dangerous.
How does Sean deal with this? How does he?
He's gonna have to make him pay. He's gonna have to make Pedro pay for every leg kick. They're feeling each other out right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're both very respectful of each other, which shows where Sean O'Malley's head's at. He's supremely confident, but he's not underestimating Pedro.
Nah, Pedro is good and harder than leg kicks.
First off, he needs to check those leg kicks.
You're not
Absolutely,
wrong.
I agree.
You're not wrong, Ish.
It's going to be interesting if we see this thing go to the ground at all.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's been bragging about that ground game he has. So I wouldn't mind someone putting it to the test.
That's what I'm saying. And you can't forget Pedro. He's belted up in jiu-jitsu and judo. He's good at what he does, man. He's an all-around martial artist for life.
Good, very interesting. We've got a low blow situation here. I think that was midsection, you know.
I'm really happy for these replays because you can never tell.
No, that went a low blow.
Just using it to reset.
Take the break when you if you ain't trying to win. That's what they say.
Watching the replay. I'm just seeing the replay right now.
Right.
Although, yeah, he did kick him to the midsection, but that's a pretty hard blow, and you can't blame a guy for taking that break that he needs to reset if he gets the chance. You know, DC style.
DC style, exactly. I was just gonna say. DC admitted that when he held the towel, that he cheated. He admitted to Rumble Johnson at the Hall of Fame.
That was a big moment. He's lied about that for years, tongue in cheek, saying he didn't do it.
He came out with his hands up. I say fair play to you, DC. Fair play to you, son.
Hey, however you can win in this game, you know, people are always going to take that advantage when they can get it.
That's it.
Pedro's honestly doing a really good job of moving in, then back out and staying a little bit out of Sean's range so he doesn't take a whole lot of damage.
You're absolutely right. And the amount of leg kicks that he's putting in is chopping Sean's legs off. He's chopping them legs. And Sean is not checking them kicks, is he?
No. Munoz is fighting his fight.
Yeah, and I feel like part of Pedro's plan is he's going to the legs and then he'll throw a head kick. Maybe if you can get Sean to drop that leg or that arm to cover his leg when he's checking the kick, then all of a sudden he's going to sleep.
It's like he was running Nostradamus just now. You're gonna see in a sec.
I pretty much figured that the first round of this fight was going to be a lot of feinting and figuring each other out. That's usually what Sean does.
Yeah.
Round 2 and 3, he really picks everything up.
He'll come out fighting.
Did you see Munoz go for the back spinning head kick?
Oh yeah, they're trading back and forth. I'm liking this. They're respecting each other. This is a really interesting fight too because you never know who at 135 is.
I don't know what to give that round to, man. They were both really, really active.
I would say maybe Sean because he landed some really good counters, but although Pedro, he landed those leg kicks over and over and over.
And those are significant strikes. So, yeah, maybe Sean 10, very, very close 10-9.
Yeah, I'd be fine, honestly, with that going either way for this round.
Munoz he's a machine, man. He's always on his toes.
He's always so game, bro. He has endless amounts of energy. He doesn't gas out.
No.
What do you think happens to Sean O'Malley if he loses this fight? Who do you think he should fight next?
If he loses, I don't think his stock goes down. If he loses,
still a star.
I don't know. Either way, I think he'll have to see Adrian sooner or later. So even if he loses, I think it's still a good fight for Adrian. And
that's what I'm saying. If he loses, I think it would even make more sense because he's more willing to fight down a rank then.
Yeah, he'd have to fight down.
all of the technique going into this fight, the feinting, it's amazing. And some people at home may not be able to recognize that.
It's high level stuff.
Yeah, these are two very skilled strikers, martial artists in general, going at it right here. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised that Pedro hasn't even attempted to go to the ground.
No, I think he thinks he can hang with him.
They're showing each other a lot of respect.
They really are. Even Sean O'Malley, he's not rushing in. He knows to be careful. Sean O'Malley is very interesting. He's one of the very few fighters that have made a fortune off of fighting before they were ranked. That's why his business mind is just as sharp as his fighting mind, in my opinion.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, the growth he's had from when he first turned up to where he is now. It's been really, really good for him. The UFC looked after him as well. Let's not, you know what I mean? Most people don't have that chance, but UFC really shielded him and looked after him. And that's because they see something in it.
Which should speak more to his ability than people think it does. They think he's avoiding the hard fights, but he's avoiding getting paid less for the hard fights, and I respect that.
I agree.
What do we have here? We have an eye poke. Oh.
And that makes him a smart fighter.
Ooh.
Yes, I think more fighters are going to come out and try to do the Sean O'Malley approach now. Realize they're worth more than the UFC is putting their contracts out to be.
Right.
Yeah, we've got eye poke situation, and
for sure, no getting around the fact that was a real eye poke.
The doctor is now speaking to Munoz.
He's always so game, though, bro. He's not going to try to look for an easy way out.
He's got 5 minutes. I think he'll recover.
Yeah, he has 5 minutes, and he's looking pretty good. Sean hasn't landed anything crazy significant.
No, Munoz is complaining that Sean stuck an eye in his eye, stuck a finger in his eye back to back.
Yeah, got to keep those fingers closed.
It looks like they might be calling this off.
No.
This is going to be a terrible way to end the fight if it has to be called off due to an eye poke.
Unintentional foul.
Which ended the fight.
So we got a no contest as the first fight of the night. Who would have thought so? You know, we had three finishes in the prelims.
No one thought that this fight would end this way. This is almost the worst way it could have happened, too.
Worst way it could have happened.
Because almost nothing happened. In reality, they were feeling each other out. There's a couple of fouls, and now nothing.
It's always the way, man.
In my opinion, I'd have given the first round to Pedro, though.
That was really close. You know what I mean? It's just one of those.
You know what? I think the missile's right. I think I could see that being for Pedro with the leg kick.
But yeah, we got no contest on our hands, and we'll go to the break and
let us admit that this is not how we saw this going. We really wanted to finish either way.
I see it happening like this, man. I definitely see it happening like this. It's unfortunate though,
Yeah.
because I really did wanted to see how this fight was going to pan out. But
and it was going so well, so that's sad that this happened this way for sure. The problem about this is it really doesn't answer our questions about Sean O'Malley because he didn't show us anything spectacular. So it's still like, oh, well, I don't know really where he's at.
yeah, because Munoz was going to be that test. You know, it was going to be that top 10 test. And yeah, we don't get to see that tonight.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, now it makes a lot of sense for Sugar Sean just saying to fight Adrian Yanez because now there's really no victory there. It's a no contest. The banger to put on would be a fight that Adrian's not going to just sit there fainting for 3 rounds. He's going to throw everything he got at him.
I wonder if because Sean didn't really do a lot here. So I wonder maybe he could have a quick turnaround and make UFC London. Who knows? Who knows? Because Adrian finished in the first round. He barely got out of the first round. It was just a feeling out process.
Yeah.
For Sugar. Maybe they could have a very good quick turnaround. And
No, that would be exciting.
That would be a great next fight. I know Adrian Yanez has called out respectfully Frankie Edgar, and that's an amazing fight to think about. But
that would be a very good fight for him.
But the one that's on everyone's minds right now has to be Sugar Sean versus Adrian Yanez, especially based off these last 2 performances with a no contest versus a first round ass whooping, to put it no better way.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the brawl we're expecting to see.
That fight will not disappoint because I can promise you both of those men will be game to go to war.
For real. I know what you're saying, man. It's one of those. It's one of those when you think about it. I think they bring everything. They bring everything. These guys leave their soul in the octagon, man. It's scary. It's scary when I see them do that, man. For real.
Yeah.
Big up SNLs. You're real. Salute to you, man. Hope your vacation is going on. Is going well. I see you driving a golf cart.
And you're real. If you hear this, just know I'm better than you in every way. I love you, guy.
Yeah, big up to you, you're real. Yeah, man. Way to jump. What you saying, my bro? I'm up, man. I'm up. Trying to get through this 276 card, man. Yeah, man. You know how it is. We suffer down here, watching the card this late. Andy's still daylight over there for him. Well, not daylight. You know what I mean.
It's definitely it's 10:40 p.m. right here. That's why I've doubled the drinking to even it out.
Hey, Leroy, you trying to spark the conversation. How are you feeling, Leroy? How are you feeling about it?
I can tell you how Uriel feels about this is he thinks Volk's going to get the W because that's his countryman. I understand it, but he's just wrong. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes, but he's wrong. How about you, Scorp? How you feeling about that fight?
Yeah, thank you, Leroy, man. Those are kind words. There's shit many out there, but yeah, thank you for them kind words, man. Salute. About that fight, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm stuck. Ask me again in when they're doing the cage walk. Let me see how loose they are.
I can tell you who I'm with all day, but I don't need to say it twice.
Yeah, we know where you're at. We know where you're at. You know what I mean? I like look, Volk.
In my opinion, Holloway is expected to be the sure win. However, Volk could just steal it.
He honestly he could even get a finish in this fight.
He could.
Of course, he could. I mean, both of these guys has beaten one of my favorite fighters at 145. They put
Yes,
T City to shame. I love T City. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to pick out
absolutely.
guys. You know,
I think that Uriel actually put it best, which is that they're Max and Volk are right here. They're just neck and neck, with Volk being right here with the belt and Max being right here. Everyone else is kind of right here. So
yeah,
that's why this fight's so
real.
big.
You're real. Before you came on, I did say, I said to Andy, gun to my head, I'm going Volkanovski.
He
You know
did say that, Real. He's also wrong, but he did say that.
I said, gun to my head, I'm going Volkanovski, man. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta recognize what he brings to the table.
Yeah, I know I'm a big Max Holloway fan and I make jokes, but Volkanovski is a hell of a fighter, and they're, in my opinion, they're neck and neck. This fight is going to be to kind of prove which one is better. I mean, I know on paper Volk definitely has those 2 wins. Some people think that Max got one of those, but regardless of what you think, this fight is going to determine a lot.
It will.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna put a stamp on it one way or the other, you know. Big up
Right.
with the job right now. Salute to you, my bro. He says Chig will be so proud of you and what you've done with this channel. I remember when you used to appear on the combat show with Will. It's crazy how time flies. I mean, yeah, man. Rest in peace to my friend Chig, my
Rest
close
in peace,
friend.
Chig.
You know what I mean? We were popping this thing together years back. We were putting the grind in, and you know, like you said, back in the day on Combat Show, me and Will, yeah, we was always on there tearing it up with Chig, and I'm sure he's gonna be looking down on us right now, smiling with a big card like this on deck as well. So
Ready for the violence, bro. Ready for the
yeah,
violence.
man, he
Yep.
loved this shit, man. Chig loved this shit. Yeah,
And
you know what?
salute to you, Whittlejuck. Your dedication to the channel is recognized.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna drink to this, man.
I'm gonna drink with you, and I just want to say, I know I didn't get to meet him. I didn't get that privilege, but I got the privilege of knowing you and knowing I get to be a part of this show, which
Yeah,
I
bro.
couldn't be on. I could not be on any show without you, brother. So
Yeah, man. Salute to you, my bro. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up to you, brother. Right, we got war on our hands right now.
this one should be bloody and violent.
This is my fight of the. This is my fight of the night. Cole.
It could easily turn into the fight of the night.
I did say that Cowboy and Jim Miller was a potential. I put them down as potential, but on my previous show, I called this for fight of the night. So let's see if they deliver.
Let's see what happens, bro.
We're here for it.
Yeah, man. Big up Leroy, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for joining us, my bro.
And yeah, shout out to Uriel, Leroy, aka whatever you want to call him, except not good friend, because that man knows how to be loyal. So shout out to everyone that supports this channel and everyone that's followed the great and powerful Black Scorpion for all this time, because it's gave me the opportunities I have now, and I'm grateful for all of you.
Thank you very much, man. Big up. We got Ruthless Robbie Lawler making the walk.
He's been in the UFC for 20 years, bro.
That guy's been through every kind of war.
There's nothing he hasn't seen before.
Could he be the next one to hang it up in the octagon? Because he's got a lot of mileage on him too.
Honestly, yes, he does, and personally, in my opinion, there's nothing solid to back this on, but a gut feeling is that Ruthless Robbie Lawler looks a little nervous right now because there's a big crowd. He just got a big finish. He could have a lot of pressure on him, and that could affect his performance.
Bob Ronald don't hold back, man. He hits like a mad truck.
And he just walks forward like a zombie.
And he's coming to take Lawler's head. Let's see what Witty Job says here. Witty Job says, man, got the Jack Daniels on deck. Big up you, bro. I'm gonna get some of my people them to subscribe to your channel, bro. Oh, thank you, man. Salute to your couple, man. Big up.
Great minds think
alike. You, brother. I appreciate that. And everything, every follower the Black Scorp gets, I mean, that's deserved. He puts in the work.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, my bro. Salute. Okay. Bruce Buffer's looking nice in that jacket there, man. You know what I mean? I live for Bruce Buffer's jacket, you know.
His fit every fight night is always golden.
Like it's on point.
Like his jacket should have his own segment, shouldn't it?
Bruce Buffer is fly.
He really is, and you just know he's a cool guy. You could tell.
Yeah.
He loves the sport. He loves the fighters, and he's always looking good.
Real fly guy, man, for real. Then you got dragonflies on that jacket. Only him can put dragonflies on the jacket and make it look good. God damn it! Who does that?
No, but every time Bruce Buffer shows up, he's looking nice. He's looking slick.
So to tell the people, there's a pretty significant age gap. If you guys didn't know, I know it shows it on the screen, but Robbie Lawler is a 40-year-old man, and he's still killing it, just like Glover.
Yeah,
you never know what can happen.
Just like Arlovsky. Arlovsky is one of those that have been doing it a long time and still there right now.
Yep, absolutely. A lot of guys in this sport that have been doing it a long time, still doing it at the highest level.
So when are you guys gonna pick a winner?
Oh, I lost? I would like you to explain why. Because he's just mad, everybody, because he thinks Volk's gonna win, and he's not right.
I picked a winner already. My friend. This is left to you two.
Well, if he means this fight in particular, I think I got Robbie Lawler for this one.
And you said Volk might just steal it. So Leroy is really after you with it.
I'm so undecided because
Leroy is really after you with it.
I'm such a massive fan of both the fighters.
Both fighters.
Isn't that the hardest thing when you're a big fan of both fighters?
Yeah, and like you hit the nail on the head earlier on. For fans like me who can't pick a winner, you know, tonight's going to be the night who will decide that for us.
Yeah, right. Not everyone can choose between the two, and that's okay. But tonight we find out some things.
We do.
We should do some Arsenal content together one of these days. Yeah, man. Whenever you're ready, it's just my schedule. But we can work around that. You know what I mean? Do something for like half an hour or something like that. So we'll put something together, man. I'll drop you my number on your DMs. Yeah, man. Big up couple.
He's also there for the Man United content when you're ready.
Man United content, you know. Yeah?
Maybe one day you'll get me into football, right? Just not tonight.
Man. One day, man, I'm gonna get you into it.
Don't worry, Andy. We'll talk. We'll talk about football.
We'll talk. You have my number. You can contact me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like Robbie Lawler, how he rips to the body.
Manchester, so he doesn't have to suffer. He doesn't have to.
That's why I said we'll talk, because we need to talk about Manchester before we talk about London.
We'll take you to the.
Fair enough. I don't know anything. I'm open to learn.
They reach over there. They like fans like you. You know what I mean? So they welcome you with open arms over there at Man City.
I just want to be like not a casual when it comes to football. Teach me.
Man United. Look at that. Yeah, man. Tell them again with to jump. Eh?
They're swinging and banging right now.
Capone. That's what I'm saying. Don't make the man suffer.
You say that now. Let's see next season if you're bunning Man United.
If he's gonna come into football, just send him to Man City straight away. You don't need to suffer like the rest of us. You know what I mean?
I think, maybe one.
Robbie Lawler is so good at backing you up against a cage and then fucking your body up.
What's going on here by these two?
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie Lawler throwing.
They're just going at it right now.
Who is Leroy right now? Hey, you're real. Who are you right now, man?
He's just trying to say Manchester United for life.
Leroy.
Hey, you're real. I don't know who you are anymore, bro.
I knew there was a reason we were meant to meet.
You lost me right now, man. You lost me, bro. You lost me. I'm telling you. Oh my day, Robbie Lawler. He's fucking some nice check hooks coming from these two.
I've seen Robbie Lawler throw a couple of really good body shots too. I appreciate that. So does Barberina though. They got hands. They're trading.
They got.
Ooh. The upper connected. Mad combos. Lola comes back. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
This is the fight we wanted to see with Sugar Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a hard body shot by Barberina at 144 into the first round, or in the first round.
Hey, look at Leroy here talking about he loves them both. He wants Lola. His heart wants Lola, and his brain wants Brian. Bro.
Well, I guess my question is, do you trust your heart or your brain, you're real? Because I don't trust your brain very much.
You hear that, Leroy?
He has a big heart, but maybe not the biggest brain.
In the pocket. These two are absolutely swinging in the pocket, man.
They're not attempting to do distance at all. They're just like, I'm going to finish you or you're going to finish me. That's it.
A lot of lead elbows coming through as well.
And of course, we do know that Robbie Lawler had that fight that saved the UFC at one point with Rory McDonald. Busted lip. We know he's as game as it comes.
These two are crazy.
It's amazing to see this level of violence. Barberina's coming in with a lot of lead elbows.
Head kick nearly on the flip reverse.
Oh, that was a hard shot by Lawler at 26 seconds.
That's crazy, man. That was one hell of a round. That round did not stop.
I don't understand how they have that ability to just go like that. They have no stop in them whatsoever. If any of us fight fans have ever experienced getting punched in the face or getting punched in the body, and then to see them go over and over and over and over again, we know how crazy that is.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Look at that. Barberina has just been unloading, man. He's just combos after combos after combos.
Whittle, just those of us with sense and that winning mentality, we're the ones that support Man United.
Half of us do.
Listen, I'm technically part of the family, and I don't know who to support yet. So
yeah, that's why we're taking you to Man City. Yeah.
When I come visit you, we'll get it all sorted out.
Yes, I'm gonna take you to Man City.
I'll school you on English football, and you'll know who to support after.
Yeah, Manchester City.
And I mean, you're such a brilliant person that I'll just trust your opinion right away.
Great. Man United it is then.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Ola. I'm sorry. She said it. I got to go with the misso on this one.
Ronaldo wants to leave there. He just has to leave today.
I'll tell you what, this season's going to look fresh for us, so it'd be a good season to start being a United fan.
And listen, we got second round between Lola and Barbarella going on right now. I was thinking about United, man. Jesus.
It's hard to think about anything when these guys are scrapping like that. Like Uriel said, they're fighting in a phone booth. They're not interested in distance. They're interested in damage.
It really is phone booth fighting.
They have the fucking heart of warriors, man. That's it.
Oh my days. Lola's really feeling it now. Lola's feeling it. I think he got him where he wants him. Barbarella swinging everything back at it. I knew these two were going to be bloodied by the time this was done. I knew these two were going to be bloodied.
And I like how Lawler he seemed to have stumbled Barbarina, and then it's just right back to the fight like it didn't happen.
Serious.
Relentless.
This was great on the matchmakers' part. I salute the matchmakers for putting this together.
This is a really, really good matchup. Cause I did, Capone. Cause I did. Come on, man.
It was bully tactics.
I'm so American that, Ola, I hope you made your son a gooner. You know that sounds like you made him a gangster to me. That would be how I translated that.
Fans from the club that I follow, Arsenal Football Club. Those fans.
Okay, they're called gooners. All right.
So that's what he's saying there.
And they obtain most of their fans through bully tactics.
You know what? I love you, Black Scorp, but I think I'm on the misso side on this one.
Oh my days. Yeah, that's why you banished, man. That's why they banished your clap. That's why they banished your clap, brethren.
You're real. You got banished for a reason, my guy. You know that.
You're real. Don't listen to them. You're my homie.
Oh my days. These two are swinging and banging.
What most of MMA Twitter doesn't know is, as much as Uriel acts silly, he has some of the best takes you'll ever hear. He knows the sport inside and out.
The amount of jabs and
combos they're touching each other's chin, bro. It's crazy how hard they're hitting.
The numbers they're generating from, oh my God, lead elbow to check hook, another lead elbow, more lead elbow. Oh my days, Lola's still standing. Oh my God, Lola's still here. Uppercut. He's landing lead elbow.
This is an amazing fight.
This is
crazy. It makes up for the last one.
Round 2. This is just the second round. How is Lola still standing? Oh my God.
Because he's Batman, I think.
Barbarella's putting it on.
Oh, he's feeling himself now. He's styling.
He's throwing them lefts.
Oh, those elbows are so sneaky, bro.
Lola's still there. He's taking all these shots.
How's he eating those elbows?
Because he's made out of pure courage. That's why. You could tell that at 104 he got stumbled, but they're going at it. They're game. I love this.
This is fight of the night for me, man. We're still in.
Yeah, to be fair to you, you did call that a couple of times beforehand, and I agree with you so far.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's finished. It's over. It's over. Barbarella does it. Barbarella does it in an impressive fashion. Oh my God! I gotta take a shot.
Is that a finish?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna take a double shot for this one because that was exciting. I love you guys.
Oh man. Oh man. What a fight. Yeah, man. I'm sure 50,000 is going to be going to both of those guys. big win from those guys.
Right.
What do we got here? And man's just you just went on about the Man United national team and Capone. You have to go and do this, bro. You have to go and do this. Why you gonna hurt me like that? Huh?
Listen, you look like a really cool guy, Jup, but like I'm so American that I can't follow this debate at all. So I'm just gonna say hashtag ratio, get a job.
It has to go. He knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing, you know what I mean? You say, yeah, you wish Will was on this Watchalong. Yeah, for real. Will has some important business to attend to at these ungodly hours of the time. Put it like that.
Oh yeah, so for the people watching for me that are from the States, what time is it for you guys?
It's just gone 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m.
And how are you guys this awake while drinking, while watching fights? Why do you love this so much?
It's the energy. It's the fight. You know, I've been a massive fight fan from since K1 many year ago, right through to right the way through. So this has been our Saturday night for, I want to say, the last 20 odd years. The energy, the fights, the level of fights, the people that come up through the ranks, you know, everything it gives us. And you know what? One thing I will say is, through the pandemic, when every sport stopped, this is the one sport that kept us all going.
It really did. And that's where a lot of us became huge fans, right? There's a lot of casuals, a lot of people that didn't know about MMA.
A lot of extra fans, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better, Mish. You hit the nail on the head. I love this sport, man, and the respect between the fighters. For me, that's what gets me every time. They go and beat the shit out of each other, and
then they have all that respect.
Yeah.
For me, that's an unwritten rule. That's so holy, that's so clean, that's so pure.
You can't break that. That's part of what MMA is.
From whatever corner of the world you come to, you come into that cage, you have a referee there, you duke it out, and then you show respect at the end of it. For me, there's nothing more purer than that, you know, with human, and that's why I love this sport. That's what.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can agree
every time.
I'm sure you can agree that there are times in real life where we find those moments with our people that we love.
Yeah.
Where maybe the only way to solve it is you throw down a little in a parking lot somewhere and then you go get dinner.
Yeah.
I've done that with my friends, and that's what MMA is all about. It's that respect after the battle.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, they're panning up on Usman right now.
And where other aspects of life have given up on so many people, UFC has always been there for those guys, been there for those people, and given them a second chance.
Right, and during the pandemic, no one thought about mental health and what's going to happen if you're locked in your house for a month at a time without anything to do. And then all of a sudden, the UFC starts putting on all these events, and now we got a lot more fans than we've ever had. And I'm really grateful for that. I mean, Dana White, the UFC, they kept us going through that pandemic, and now we're here. So I see nothing but up from here.
Definitely.
AC, say more than cheers because you're nervous, and I can tell.
MMA is the best sport. It really is, Leroy. Like, it really is.
What other sport comes with this energy, bro? I know there's like American football, there's football, soccer, there's rugby, but there's no other sport on earth that comes with this level of emotion and energy that can fill you up and make you excited for what happens next in every moment.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy what they do.
This sport is dedicated to giving to their fans, serving their fans.
Absolutely, they are. This is what sport do you know where people can go on social media and just talk with all of the football players, all of the basketball players, soccer, everything like that. There's no sport like MMA on earth where the people are so skilled at something we are not, and yet so humble about it at the same time.
Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely crazy. Capone says that Chuck Liddell was my guy. Chuck Liddell was hard. He was proper.
He was the OG swang and banger for sure.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to people that throw down, Chuck Liddell is the guy you want to look to. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
And if I may throw in my 2 cents to jump right here,
Yes,
it's
sir.
totally fine to any of you fans out there that may listen to this show and you're thinking, well, man, I don't know a lot about the sport. I just know that I like it. That's okay to be a casual fan. Everyone starts somewhere. There are a lot of people that started at 2020 during the pandemic and now they're addicted to the sport. So just remember, even if you don't know every single fighter, you can be a fan of the sport, period.
I'm gonna light my cigarette. Carry on. Just gonna light my cigarette quick. Carry on, bro. Carry on, Andy. I'm just gonna light my cigarette real quick.
You can do that. And I didn't know Connor was in the background, so that makes me happy. I would light a cigarette in here just to tell you people that I'm not as saintly as I may seem on Twitter, but I won't do that. I know you all think highly of me, but still, you know.
Yeah, bro. We now they now have commercials on telly right now.
This is a hyped ass fucking card, bro.
This
Nothing but good shit has happened except that Sean O'Malley fight was unfortunate.
This card has been brilliant. AC, big up AC in the house, and it says Yanni spitting about the pandemic.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. So, a little background: I started a group chat on MMA Twitter a couple weeks into my endeavor on MMA Twitter because of the pandemic, where I met AC, Uriel, B-Dubs, and we all started a group chat that I can't name because that's the rules.
Yeah.
And we fell in love with fighting and we got closer together as a family, and that's what fighting means to all of us. It's made us into a family because we have a shared passion, and it's helped all of us out in some way or another. It's given us something to look forward to. That's why these cards are important. They make a difference, bro.
I agree, man. I mean, look, what MMA is done for some people. It's been incredible for the pandemic. You know, kept them going, and it's got some people into fitness, and doing some other form of sports. So, you know,
AC isn't wrong. We got to take a shot for that finish.
Someone's keeping up.
Woo.
I think I already took my shot.
Do you not remember? Because that'd be indicative of how much you've drank tonight. I love how game you guys are. That's what MMA fans are all about. All of us are fucking down to ride.
For real, we're here, man. It's a big card.
All about it.
I'm excited about this card, man. 1 second.
I call you Mech. I realize that's not your name, but I like Mech because you seem like a machine to me. And I think that the reason that this show can go on and that we could do all of these cool things and believe in ourselves is literally you and Ellie. I think both of you keep everything running behind the scenes without anyone knowing it, and I just want to thank you for that.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. I think, You guys are definitely the brawns, aren't you? You're the face. Me and Ellie are the brains.
Many people would disagree that I have any brains at all. I promise you that.
No, do you know what though? Like I said, what you guys do, it keeps us refreshed. It keeps us going. And yeah, me and Ellie, we, you know, I don't need to tell you about your wife. We're both massive fight fans, and so yeah, just to be doing this all together is crazy exciting.
Absolutely. This is one of those things that people don't really think can happen in their lives. And then a bunch of random people meet. Like where you're from and where I'm from, technically, I mean, we're not supposed to be friends right now. And because of MMA Twitter, because of MMA and cards like this one that are so exciting, all of us are sitting here right now and we actually all like really care about each other. And that's, I mean, MMA brings people together more than people give it credit for.
Definitely, without a doubt.
And that shout out to Redacted, as AC said.
Yeah, you definitely do, Capone. It's a decent sport. It's a decent sport to follow.
And of course, Black Score puts everything in a humble way. So I'd say it's not a decent sport. It's the best motherfucking sport on earth. And if you don't follow it, you're just not a good person. So please like and subscribe. And please watch this shit because it's going to change your fucking life.
There you go, Capone.
Exactly what he said.
Wow, we got Alex Pereira making the walk. And he looks ready for Sean Strickland.
All right, so I have to ask you guys, how do you feel about how Alex has been hyped up? He has defeated Izzy, right? And he knocked him out. Yeah. I mean, that's a big deal. How do you feel about his hype in the UFC right now?
I got worried when they signed him. I thought UFC knew exactly what they were doing when they went to sign him. And he's fast approaching where Izzy is right now, taking the fight with Sean Strickland. With how many fights in the UFC? What, 3 fights? Is that in the UFC? You know?
I mean,
this is the third fight right here.
For me, I think it's a risk. Like you said, you thought they knew what they was doing. It's risky, but going into this fight, you know, he should be able to make something of himself.
I mean, he's got 33 wins on that. This guy is no joke. Like he's fought everywhere before he came here. These are the sort of fighters that people don't really understand, that they've done the groundwork. They've done everything.
But here's yes, exactly. And here's the question is, Sean Strickland, I feel like we all know that Sean Strickland isn't the better striker on paper. But will the MMA ground game come into effect with Alex, or has he trained so hard preparing for Izzy that won't matter and he's going to get a finish quickly? That's the big question, right?
Yeah, for real. Look, the way that I see it, UFC know exactly what they're doing.
They know.
They know the pathway. They lined it up. They know where this is headed. And Sean Strickland just wants to throw Spanner into the works right now.
Yep.
Will he succeed? I don't know.
There's no way to know. That's what I like to tell people. I love about MMA. You cannot predict fights. No matter what, MMA math never works out in your favor.
Just never know.
For all we know, Sean Strickland could do the impossible and get a first-round KO. You never know what happened.
Just never know. It's crazy in this sport, man.
How do you feel about the character that he portrays on Twitter, MMA Twitter, and all the likes?
Look, I saw the press conference, like I said earlier on. I started warming to him. I thought, you know what? A lot of the times, he says some outlandish stuff, don't he? You know what I mean? And I think it's to get reaction. But then again, it goes on like he don't even care about reaction. So he just says what he wants when he wants, how he feels. and you know what the UFC is about. They don't muzzle you. They let you say what the fuck you want to say.
Right.
And that's one of the things in the sport that I really like. Some people take it well, some people don't. Sean Strickland is one of those guys that just don't give a damn. And you better, it's either you embrace him for it or you just hate him. And he don't care either way. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
that's why he's in the position he's at right now.
100%. 100%. There's a reason that Sean Strickland is the guy that this guy's fighting, Alex, and that all the hype that he has, Sean Strickland is the guy he's going up against. That says a lot about Sean's ability as a fighter.
Like he's on ranked and he's fighting in number 4. You know, so
Yep.
that goes to show the faith that UFC has in this guy. Like they're putting him with the number 4.
And if you go off experience, Sean Strickland has way more experience as an MMA fighter, and that could still not matter at the end of the day. That's how MMA is. You never know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, like we said earlier on, Misha said earlier on, like nearly 20 years, man. Like we've been into MMA for a long time. And I'm sure Andy has as well.
I have.
Many moons ago.
So right now I'm 25 years old, but I remember the first live card I ever watched for the UFC was Anderson Silva front kicking Vitor Belfort in the face and Joe Rogan losing his mind.
Yeah.
That's why my name on Twitter is front kick Andy.
Yeah.
We've got these two.
So like I said, many a moon ago, cage fighting was K1. And when we started off watching it.
Don't blink.
Massive fan. Then it grew through the sport, through to jiu-jitsu and other combined martial arts and whatnot, and it became MMA as a big sport. And UFC is pretty new in the game still. It's pretty much still a toddler in the MMA world.
They just blew up.
It really is. Yeah, people forget how brand new it really is.
Yeah.
It's not that old compared to stuff like the NFL, soccer, or football, American football.
Oh, yeah. It's still a new sport as far as promotion is concerned.
And it's a growing sport as well.
Mm.
How much Strickland is close to Alex here? I don't like it for Strickland.
I agree. Sean Strickland has a really good jab, but Alex Pereira has amazing power. So if you get too close to him and he counters you well, he's going to time you and he's going to put your ass to bed.
He's coming soon.
Of course, though, they respect each other because they know how big of a fight this is.
Yeah.
Alex knows if he wins this fight, he gets to fight for the championship belt next. So we got to remember the pressure that's on this guy.
Sean knows that too. He was calling for it earlier on.
Yes, exactly. So the pressure that must be on them that's usually not on them, that will affect how they fight, whether it's more aggressively or more calmly. It always affects them when they know it's a big fight, and this is a big fight.
Just putting some combos together.
And he's standing with Alex, which is a big sign of confidence in your ability as a fighter, right?
Absolutely. He said it was gonna 2 minutes 58, 2 minutes 44 into the fight, and it's not going for a takedown or anything. He stood right in front of him.
I'm currently at 3 minutes into the fight because everything in UK is better than the US, but I'm at 255 right now.
He's knocked him out.
No way! I haven't seen it yet. Hold on.
Oh my God!
No way! Hold on. Because I did not get to see it. I'm at 241.
sorry, can't dampen that reaction. Apologies, Andy.
It's coming for you, Andy.
I'm a big fan, so I have to see this for myself. Just don't say anything more for like 5 seconds. I'm at 228 right now. Oh!
Yes.
No way! He turned Sean Strickland into a folding armchair, bro.
Oh my God.
He's a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man right now.
Days, bro.
That was amazing, bro.
I said it from the beginning of the fight. I hate it for Sean Strickland. He's too close.
You knew. I honestly had the opposite opinion of you, but you're the guy. That's why you run the show, bro, because you called it out right away.
You can't. How can you get that close to like? Come on, bro. And like we said about Alex Pereira, he's done his work. People might not know about him. This guy has done his groundwork.
So we have to tell the people, bro.
Has been done.
Yes, and we have to tell the people, this is a big deal. This means the next fight, if Izzy wins in this main event, is going to be Alex versus Izzy, who finished Izzy once and won by decision once. So this is amazing because Sean Strickland is a really skilled opponent, and one hook to the jaw put him down to the mat.
Izzy tried to warn him at the press conference. He said, look, don't talk to me, but don't talk too much. You gotta watch that boy in front of you, knock you out.
To be honest, Sean Strickland did better at the press conference than Alex did, due to mostly the language barrier. But seeing that finish, that's why he saved it up. Now Sean looks dumb, and Alex looks like the killer that people have been making him up to be. That's the coolest part of MMA.
Unlucky, Sean, unlucky. I have to do a shot.
That was
we have to do a shot. I forgot about that.
That's
shot
another
for the
finish.
left hook.
Jesus Christ. Cheers.
Cheers, my brother and my sister, man.
Oh my God.
That was an amazing fight.
What a knockout. They're coming for Izzy.
Izzy's next, baby.
R.I.P.
Man said in his backyard. Yeah, bro.
The left hook, AC, you're right. That left hook was dangerous. It was deadly. It was on the money, and it shows why him versus Izzy is now not overhyped. Before this fight, I wasn't sure. But right now, I know I want to see him fight Israel Adesanya.
Yeah. But Izzy ain't going to be in the pocket with him like that.
No, that's the thing, right? Because this is a different fight, so you can't do MMA math.
Exactly.
Israel Adesanya is going to keep you at a distance, and he's going to use every tool in his arsenal, including takedowns and BJJ, which he will have more experience with. And Izzy will try to win the fight more than just brawl.
Yeah.
Big up Capone, man. Capone just said UFC makes boxing looks average.
Hey!
But boxing is not what it used to be. And that's a big statement coming from you as well, you know, Capone. Because, look, what sport do you know that puts the best against the best every week? I tell you what.
None. There is none. This is the sport. This is the sport.
They're the best against the best. 14 versus 15. 12 versus 13. One
aim to deliver.
You know, contenders after contenders. Like with boxing, you have to wait for months, maybe even years to get one matchup going. You know,
right? And even when that happens, there's different promotions, and there's contract disputes because of the 11 different promotions you fight under. For this sport right here, this man has 3 fights in the UFC, 3 victories. And now he's going to fight the champion if he wins tonight. And I couldn't be more excited because look at that. He's finished the champion, and now you know it's not overblown. This is why the UFC promoted this guy so hard. And you don't see this level of excitement in boxing, the passion, the emotion, and all of the skill required in every facet of your body to do takedowns, striking, all of that. This guy knows what he's doing, and Izzy is in for a challenge.
He's in for a fucking challenge. He's in for a challenge. I mean, Pereira knows him in and out. They've had 2 fights. Izzy said he rocked him, which he did. But still, when you look at the record books, what you see in the record books is Alex Pereira winning by decision and winning by knockout. And everybody's seen the clip of the knockout.
Yeah, right.
Izzy's a whole different fighter from what he was then to what he is now. But it's coming for Izzy. We know that.
But that can get in your head as well. You got to the fans at home.
And I think he's going for Izzy with or without the belt. I don't even
right,
think it matters what happens.
I agree. No matter what happens tonight, it's Izzy that's up next.
Yeah. I think he's going for with or without the belt.
And he deserves to give himself the challenge.
Chuck Liddell. Yeah, they just showed Chuck Liddell there for you, Chuck.
Yeah, I love Chuck Liddell. He's a legend of the sport. He started the swinging and banging shit, bro.
Yeah, Diamond Dustin. They got Justin Gaethje up there. And Yuri.
Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, the American Chuck Liddell, he's a legend of the sport. And now watching the swing and banging going on, I mean, of course it makes sense.
For real, dog. Look, Chuck Liddell is one of those pure excitement, man. You know what I mean? Some of the fights he's been in, some of the wars he's been in. I mean,
AC's comment, you got to read that.
Sean about to cry / shoot up.
And you know what? Based off I know it's a character, bro, but based off how he talks on Twitter, you would think he's the most badass guy on earth. And then this guy puts him away real quick. It's just so amazing how MMA works.
Oh my days. He didn't even get the first round.
Crazy.
Bro,
and look at my boy right there. That's Max Holloway. He's about to win the title, just so you guys know.
Yeah, we got big back coming up next. Volkanovski and Holloway. Did you choose? Did you choose in the end?
I won't be held court.
Okay, so now I need to know. Okay, so I know what Black Scorp feels, of course, but what do you feel about this fight?
I genuinely am undecided. I think it's going to be. I think they're both going to show each other a lot of respect. So maybe in the first round, I don't know. We might not see a lot. I'm expecting second round for them to come out and give each other a bit more of a spar, if you like. I'm expecting this round to go the full way.
Expecting them to go the distance.
I want them to. Do you know why? Because I want them to give each other that shot, give each other the challenge, and really put it out there for themselves. Ultimately, I want them to make the decision hard for me, not easy for me.
I understand that appeal, but I have to say, after two very close decisions where
you want another split decision. You want these guys to fight 10 times?
My personal opinion is that it's 1-1 right now, but on paper it is definitely 2-0. So I believe Max could have easily won that second fight because it was so close. I would love for there to be a finish. Even though I love Max, I would rather him be finished than this to go to a decision so that we know for sure what these guys are about and who is the best fighter at 145 on the planet right now.
I mean,
we need to know.
Yeah, definitely. There needs to be a finish. Like you said, I don't necessarily want it to go, okay, I'm taking it back. Not necessarily this distance. There needs to be a finish, like you said, so the decision can be made on who is that best fighter. But I still won't be held court. So I'm not making
I don't blame you at all. It's such a hard fight to call when you like both fighters.
For real though, when you look at this fight, man, the way that I see it, I said it on Friday when I did a preview to this fight with Will. Go and check that out. It's on the channel. I did say I hated Volkanovski for getting out of that triangle and that guillotine.
Yes, because that was so good.
How do you mean? Like I thought that was it. Ortega was anyone else taps, but this guy
Anyone else
finds a way to get out. He didn't just get out. He put a whooping on Ortega so bad he put that whooping on him so bad. I thought, oh my god, Alex is pissed off here.
Yeah, he looked like the G, man.
And then I remembered what Max did to Ortega as well, and I thought to myself, oh, I hate both guys. I love both of them. I hate both of them for what they did to T City. You know what I mean? Max got that fight stopped by doctor stoppage. You know, it was one of those where I thought, like,
I think one of the most badass
guys are capable of. You know, look at the division. Look at who's there. Look at who they beat. You know,
yeah.
I'd say we're talking some, you know, Calvin Cater. We're talking some really, really good fighters here. You know, and they've been through them all. Again, they meet again. Max Holloway and Alex Volkanovski, they meet again. And look, either way, they could fight 10 times. It's going to be exciting between both of them.
So to the machine, Mac. I know I call you Mac. That's not your name, but you're a machine. So listen, you need to choose right now before the fight happens. We need to know. The fans want to know, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
All right. First off, with all due respect, can we? I'm going to correct you by saying my name's Misha. So Mish, will do.
I know what your name is. I call you Mac because it's funny to me. Because you honestly are a machine.
Is the American potato.
Potato.
Ortega forgot he was messing with the Greek Aussie.
Double-edged sword. I don't like to lose, but also if I lose, I don't have to do the shot.
But if you do the shot, you're gonna feel pretty much like golden. So it works out either way.
No, do you know what? God's on the truth. I'm not putting it down. So, like I said, both of these guys are absolute legends. Like you say, Volkanovski's last fight with Ortega, that was something to go by. Do you know what? I honestly think Holloway.
You know what? Now she's my favorite person that's on this podcast, bro. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Holloway.
Fair enough.
But
I'm taking a shot for that one.
You held me to court, Andy. But yeah, as I was alluding to earlier on, I think Volkanovski, he's got the tools to take a steal.
He does. He really does. I don't disagree with you at all that Alexander could really win this, but I also agree that Volk could lose. I mean, it's so close, it's hard to say.
Definitely.
I think we can all agree that this has been the hardest fight to call on the card. On the whole card.
Absolutely, bro.
This has got to be the hardest fight to call. And usually when you look at Volkanovski or when you look at Holloway going into different fights, you almost go into that foregone conclusion that they're gonna win. You know, it don't matter whether these two guys have beaten your favorite fighters. Whoever your favorite fighter is in that division, these two guys have been through them. Yeah. Including my favorite fighter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's what it is, and they're about to do it again, man. We got the cage walk coming up.
This is gonna be a great fight. And by the way, I know your name, just so you know. I needed you to know that, just so you know. I only call you Mech, even though that's not your name, because I respect you. So that's just a nickname. I do that for all the people I care about.
For family, you're allowed.
But I fully believe that you have one of the most beautiful names I've ever heard, and you should tell the people because it's fucking fire. I literally think about it all the time.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Well, you know, and you still choose to call me Mac over Misha. But it's all good.
Well, all I'm saying is I knew a white girl named Misha, and you're not like her at all. So Mech is better because she was terrible to me. and you're literally the best person I've ever met besides my wife. Like, that's it.
Bless you. And salute to the wife.
Yeah, man.
Amen to that, brother. And look at Max Holloway. Look at how ready he looks. Look at how game he looks.
Well, the co-main event, folks. Co-main event. Max is about to get in there with Alex Volkanovski.
So I've had a wild few days, you guys know that, but to keep it short and simple, I'd like to shout out my good friend Macy, who held it down for me and really helped me think clearly so that I could get to this point where I'm enjoying the fights with you. So that's a big deal to me. So shout out to her.
Yeah,
we got a lot of good people in the MMA community, bro.
Big up to you, Macy.
Big up to you, Macy. You're the fucking best.
Sensei right there saying he wants Max to win.
Because he's smart, bro. I don't know why you're smart at everything else but this, but the truth is Max wins in 3 rounds, and no matter what, that's it.
This card is hard to call, man. I'm telling you.
It seems to be you're against the majority, though.
But Max is such a stud, man. Like,
oh yeah, and all seriousness,
he can do anything in the octagon. I truly believe that. You know, he's so smart.
In all seriousness, Max is so good. You never know if he's going to get a first-round finish or this is going to be a close fight. That's how good both of them are. Is you literally don't know what's going to happen next, and that's the best part of MMA, bro. I mean, Max is fucking ready. You can tell how pumped up he is. And guess what? I'm going to say your name right for once. Mish.
He's ready to go.
Max is going to win this.
Max is going to win this.
Stop what you're doing. It's time for the Aussie to claim it once and for all.
I need to expose him a little bit.
Real. He's got belief, man. He's got belief.
I have to expose him a little bit and say that he's not really Australian. He's more Canadian based off the location that he lives in. So he doesn't get an opinion on this because he's a Canadian. He doesn't get to say who wins this.
Leave him alone. Big up Leroy.
Leroy, I'm not adverse to your decision.
Volkanovski is making that walk.
And he looks supremely confident as well. Both of them truly believe they won that last fight. You could tell.
That brother got a chin and a half. It's not just for the looks. That chin is not there for the looks. I'm telling you, people, he can take shots.
You know that there's this cartoon called in America. It's like the Fairly Odd Parents. There's a superhero called the Chin, and he has this big chin, and that's Max Holloway to a T.
I liken him to Johnny Bravo, man.
He's a lot like Johnny Bravo. Speaking of that, now that the fighters are walking out, bro.
Like, Jesus Christ, that man got chin for days. I'm talking.
Yes, absolutely.
In the division.
Now that this fight is finally happening, I have to say to the people that think Giannis is my favorite, Max has always been my favorite, and Giannis is a second favorite. And Max Holloway was cool enough to follow me on Twitter, bro. And I pretended to talk shit to a Max Holloway fan, and he's so loyal to his fans that he unfollowed me. And then in the DMs, I flirted with his wife as a joke. And he saw it. He cares about his fans so much that when I added him to the group chat, he saw it. He saw me talk shit on his wife, and he fucking unfollowed me. I'm the worst person on MMA Twitter, bro, because he's my favorite fighter.
God. You're crazy. You're so bad, man.
You're something else. You're gonna get on Max Holloway's wife.
The claim of the second best featherweight. Yep, the Aussie is about to prove that. That's what AC says.
I apologize for AC. I know he's not that intelligent, but sometimes he has to express his opinion anyway.
I just good enough. Hey, You know what? I can see you're right. You're riding for your boy Max. I can see it. You know what I mean? You're defending Max to the core. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. He's the Anderson Silva of that generation to me. So I'm always gonna defend him, ride or die, until he wins or
For me,
loses his fight.
It's got to be Aldo for me, man. Like Aldo does not get the respect
I
for
believe
what he's done for the featherweight. It doesn't. I mean, this man was running the show with Renan Barao. Barao was running the 135. It was running the 145.
yes. Preach that shit, bro. I believe that you and I have discussed this before, but
yeah.
Aldo is so underrated at 145. When they talk about Max and Volk, a lot of people forget to add Jose Aldo, who did get knocked out by Conor McGregor, but he has had one of the most stellar MMA careers in history.
A lot of people forgot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It happens.
I just feel people need to be reminded about Aldo, man. Aldo, for me, he's the best to ever do it, man.
I have to tell you guys, I have a little bottle of Maker's Mark here for when Max Holloway wins. That's how confident I was that he's about to win the title.
That's the bottle set aside.
And if not, then I'm wrong, and I'm gonna have to drink that because I'm gonna be so sad.
Either way, you're going down. Bruce is doing his best work right now. It's a title fight. It's late in the morning, 4:45. We're still here.
We're here
for the co-main events.
Oh yeah,
so
tell
everybody
people,
that stayed with us, man. Big up.
Tell the people in general
where you guys are watching us this time of the morning, but thank you very much for the support, man. The support is good.
So why are you guys up so early? Why do you love this sport so much that you're willing to literally take away your sleep to watch it?
That's the question.
Yeah, the sport.
Yeah.
Well, as I alluded to earlier on, this sport is a part of my life.
Listen, let me tell you straight. You're never going to find the controlled violence anywhere else than here, right here.
Nope. I think a lot of us can agree.
Anywhere else than here.
A lot of MMA fans, in my opinion, are people that have had pretty violent pasts. So watching this controlled violence in a respectful way is almost therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. And most fighters say that. And some people even say, they don't even like fighting. This is just a way to put, this is just to put a way to put some money on the table. But
absolutely.
Yeah, but
it's going to be a fantastic fight. We know that.
Capone is loving your vibe. For real. Yeah, man, you can't miss it no matter the time it's on. See it there.
It's the truth.
Don't worry about this guy, motherfucker. Don't worry about this guy. I'm cool. Louis Tan is right.
What we call lit night vamping. For real. We got our hands coupled. Let's go. Max is stalking him.
I really like this jump guy. He's my homie now. He treats my brother with a lot of respect. You deserve that, bro. And look at that, Star-Lord in the background with Volkanovski. This is a big fight. Stars are out tonight, bro.
There we go.
All right, so we know Max Holloway. He's the striker, but he also has an amazing ground game at this point in his career. Volkanovski can absolutely keep up with the pace of Holloway, which is insane.
Cardio. They're both cardio machines. They go 25 minutes every day.
Every single day of their lives, no matter what, they're training, bro.
We've got Max here, some calf kicks.
Both of them look very loose and confident, which makes me excited for the results no matter what.
He goes for the uppercut and misses. Yeah, trying to get to that body is going to be tricky for Holloway because he's got to dip his head. And Volkanovski showed him that he's got uppercut waiting there for him.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
So to the fans at home of this fight game, you just got to remember that Max Holloway and Volkanovski have fought 2 times before for basically an hour almost apiece. And they know each other very well, so they're very aware that they need to change things up this time.
Ooh, nice right hook combos from Volkanovski, and Max returns with one of his own. Front kick from Max.
Yeah, I feel like these guys will now to switch the levels to give us what we want.
Yeah, they got 5 rounds. It's championship fight. So they're going to probably try to pace it. Ooh.
Badass. Okay, Ola.
Busy. Max looks very busy.
Can you give me a 20-second delay if there's a finish in this fight?
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin for me.
Right,
so give me 20 seconds before you express that excitement.
I can't promise nothing, but you got it. You got it. I can't promise nothing.
I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, well, if something happens, I will
try and hold it down
for 20 seconds.
Right, because I know that something will have happened if you act like that, but I won't know what. So that's important.
I can't promise. But I'm gonna do my best. Let's go. Max looks busy. Alex looks busy. Oh, nice left. Alex has got a clinch. Then the clinch now he's got in the pocket. He's dropping to the body.
He's trying to act like a Max a little bit, feeling himself where he's talking to the crowd, kind of looking over his shoulder, but that could be a mistake to get overconfident with someone like Holloway.
Oh, we got a good chin on him, man. He's there. He's taking some shots. Oh, he's just.
Both of them have one of the most insane chins of all time.
Yep. Told you.
There's no doubt that both of these motherfuckers are definitely 1 and 2 in the division. Tonight decides who is 1 and who is 2. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Big up Macy Underwood, whoever you is. Thank
Hi,
you.
Macy.
Max is getting hit pretty hard. Macy's in. Hi. Hello, Macy. Thank you for joining the channel. We fucking love your support, and you're amazing.
Okay, Volkanovski is on some high significant strikes, 24 to Holloway.
He's actually ripped to the body pretty good to Holloway, which makes me nervous as a fan.
17 seconds to go.
Scrapping in round 1.
I'm at 41 seconds. I don't know why it's that different, but still, this fight's fucking exactly what we thought it would be, basically.
Yeah. Oh. Got a slight little damage on.
Ooh, yeah, they're going after it, bro. That makes me excited. They're immediately in round 1, willing to trade as hard as they can because they both know a finish is the best way to shut the haters up, right?
Round 1's been mad. We got 4 more of this to go. And we still got main event coming up, guys. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender fighting Jared Cannonier.
Bro, I feel like I've heard that name before. Israel Adesanya. Is she kind of famous?
You know, if you've been living under a rock, that's the last style bender. That's the last style bender, man.
Or the
middleweight champion, and he's defending his title again.
Where have you been, Andy?
Where have I been? I have been watching all of these fights, so I know for a fact that Stylebender's going to win. based on the fact that he's the most amazing motherfucker I've seen at 185 since Anderson Silva himself.
He's got a big test, bro. He's got a big test, bro. He's got Jared, but Cannonier, man.
But he fought the second best, in my opinion, striker in the division, and Rob Whittaker, and beat him both times. So that has to say a lot about Izzy.
It does. But you've been talking about MMA math.
Good going into this fight.
Oh, no, you've been talking about MMA
math. Hold on. MMA math is only wrong when other people do it. When I do it, it's fine.
I like that, Andy. I like that, bro.
Only because I'm the best at this, obviously. Because I have a huge ego, just like these guys.
10-9 Volk, says AC.
10-9 Volk. Well, AC is allowed to be wrong every once in a while, and that's okay. Because
Volkanovski's been dominating the round, without a doubt.
No, honestly, Volkanovski won the first round 10-9 without a doubt.
Hollow is going in now. He's trying to get that round back. He knows he must know he's behind.
I'm gonna to answer Jupp real quick. I'm always going to defend Max over everybody. Adrian Yanez, Anderson Silva, Calvin Kattar, and Dustin Poirier. Those are the 5 that I would always defend over anyone else. Just so you know.
You want to name some fighters? Well, your favorite UFC fighters of all time.
I'm here for the females. Big up the females in the UFC, so I am all about Amanda Nunes, of course, Shevchenko. I love me some Thug Rose.
Thug Rose are fun.
I'm about them. No, that's me.
That's weird, man.
That's for the females. I mean, I love the male fighters.
Technical difficulties, bro. Could you exit out that second stream I just accidentally started?
Hold on.
Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, I love me some Ortega. Cool. Again, fan of Holloway, Volkanovski, Adesanya. You've got to be there for Adesanya every time. He's the man.
That's some fighters there. For me, I'd say GSP, Randy Couture.
You're going old school.
Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor's got to be there. But you said UFC. All right. I leave Fedor and I will go with DC. I'll go with DC. Usman and Francis. And that's not even going in the female division. So that's a hard question.
The Nigerian trio. You can't forget those guys.
Hey, Scorp, real quick. My microphone is doing that thing where I hear 2 of my voices and I want to jump off a bridge. So
hold on.
If you could eliminate that, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. There you go.
And now it just kicked me out. It really doesn't want me to talk to you guys tonight, huh?
What, do you want to go back out and come back in?
And then join, yeah.
All right, let's do that.
And he's going to rejoin us in a second.
And Volk is busy.
Volk's busy. Holloway's busy.
Holloway's taking some damage, though. What do you think? The way Volk is approaching this fight, fighting on the outside, he's dropped him with a leg kick.
He's causing some damage, isn't he?
You're back, Andy. You're back, bro.
He's definitely connecting to
for the female fighters.
Otherwise.
Capone just said about Ronda Rousey, she's the pioneer.
You see,
She's the pioneer, bro.
Open the doors for the females. You know, Misha Tate.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, Misha Tate. We forgot about her, definitely.
Ollie Holmes.
But we can't forget about Ronda Rousey, like you mentioned.
Cyborg is a tough one.
Cyborg.
Yeah, man.
Do we remember?
Black Squirt, by the way. So how are you feeling now that there's 2 rounds down? Who do you feel like is winning this fight right now? Holloway predicted a round 3 finish. Do you see where this is going at all?
Volk is 2 up. He's 2 up.
I believe it could be 1-1, but Volk could easily be 2 up as well.
Nah, Volk has got first 2 rounds.
I believe that as well. I just could see where the judges could give a 1-1 out. But for sure, it's Volk that I believe has won these 2 rounds. And my heart rate, I just checked my pulse. My heart rate is literally 145 beats per minute.
I'm sorry to say this, bro. Max is suffering right now, bro. Like I don't know, man.
I don't want you to talk anymore because now you're upset.
He's enjoying himself right now. I'm sorry to say this, man. The 9 Island.
Volkanovski definitely dominated.
He's having a good fight.
There's no denying
he don't look like he's even been in a fight, bro. I mean, how does he do this? He's done this to my favorite fighter. Like, this hurt me to say.
There's no part of me that fears that Max is going to get knocked out, but I believe Max is going to get grinded out to a decision loss, and that scares me because I need him to win this. I've agreed to take 6 shots if Max loses, so I'll cry.
That cut is mad. I agree with you, Sensei. Trust me, Sensei. I agree with you. That cut is crazy, bro.
That cut's deep. Right above the eye there.
That cut is mad. These cuts are crazy.
So Volkanovski's out here causing some damage.
Yeah, if
he's honestly doing way better than I gave him credit for, and I'll be the first to admit that.
If he wins this round, that's what he's got to do. He's just not going to get finished.
I mean, to me, Max hasn't won either round so far, and now 3rd round, he's not doing well.
Max is not out of the fight, man. He's well in the fight. And he's
absolutely, bro.
He's trying to fight Volkanovski.
It doesn't mean I shouldn't drink because I'm depressed that the Max is in the round he predicted to finish. He's getting his ass kicked, to be honest, and I'll be the first to admit that.
Yeah, it's putting pressure on Volkanovski now. He's walking him down.
We either drinking celebration or we drinking sorrow.
No matter what we drink, right?
No matter what we drink.
Just depends on the reason. These guys really go after it, though. Like, Max has a chin, and Volk is clearly ready for Max. He's doing better than I've seen him in a while.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, he's still
double
ready.
Combos. Oh, my days. Another 2. Uppercut. Volkanovski is really...
He just looks clean, doesn't he?
Yeah, one upside the head.
He looks like he's the champion right now. That's what I'll say.
He's really bringing a straight jab there from Max. And Volkanovski returns with the 1-2.
And Volkanovski honestly seems to be touching Max more than Max is touching him, which is pretty rare, no matter what.
Oh, my days. Max has got a chin and a half. You got to see this strike coming.
Oh, he's been hit so hard. So, yeah, he has a chin, bro.
Wait till you see this strike that Volkanovski has just put on Max. Max has got a chin and a half.
Oh, my God. I just caught up to where you were, and, yeah, he ate that shit like it was breakfast.
Oh, my days. How did he eat that shot? That's power.
Magic, bro. I mean, honestly, though, Volkanovski's kind of messing Max all the way up right now. I'm sad to admit it. I want to lie about it, but he really is. He really is kicking his ass right now.
He is. He is.
Max is suffering right now, bro.
So we'll see, because he has 2 minutes left to keep his promise of a 3rd round finish, which I don't see happening. I mean, he's been getting his ass kicked this whole time.
What is it? It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. UK time.
And it's 12 a.m. my time for any of the Americans that are too stupid to know UK time. Just like me, by the way, not hating.
Yeah, man. We're very much in this co-main. And Alex Volkanovski is fighting like a champion, like Andy said. You could see the damage he's put on Max Holloway, and he's finding a home for the punches.
He's fighting like a guy that knows people thought he wasn't good enough to do this, but he wants to prove that he's better.
Yeah.
And Max is looking like he's kind of fading away a little bit.
I said earlier on about Volkanovski maybe getting the steal, but there's absolutely no reason why he shouldn't be dominating this fight like he is.
Yeah, you're talking Alistair Overeem. You might be talking about Overeem, man.
Oh, Alistair Overeem from when he got his head punched out the ceiling, right?
he's had a lot of fucking mad moments, isn't it? Alistair Overeem.
Isn't that crazy that we're in round 3 and Volkanovski has over tripled the amount of strikes, which is literally Max's whole game plan is to outvolume you.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he's outvoluming Max and he's busting him up. This is hard for me to watch, bro. As a huge Max fan, this hurts my fucking soul because honestly, Volk is killing this shit and he looks so good for the first 3 rounds.
To show how good you have to be to retain the title in this division.
It's such a deep division. Yes, absolutely.
I think he's got 3 rounds. As long as he doesn't get finished, I think he keeps his belt.
There's every chance Volk could finish him.
Absolutely. If Volkanovski, I think he's up 3 rounds now. So no matter what, if Max does not get a finish, it means Volkanovski is going to be the champion. And that means I'm going to have to take 6 shots, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Look at that cut. That cut is disgusting.
He's opened him up.
Look at all that blood coming out, bro. He got his ass kicked, and that's someone I love, bro. He got his ass kicked.
That's a target, man. That's a target for Volkanovski.
Volkanovski's opened him up.
You're right, AC. AC, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, AC. Honestly, we're to the point right now where Max needs a finish to get the belt, or else he's going to be known as the guy that lost to Volk 3 times in a row. That's where we are at right now. He cannot win the decision unless it's a really bad one. So he has to get a finish. That's where we're at right now, folks.
Vox is in the clinch, and he's got Holloway in the cage. Vox has got that arm clasp, and they disengaged, finding a home for that jab.
I didn't like that. Max just got hit real hard against the fence.
Wow.
Bro, I'm a little sad right now. I got to be honest. I love Max so much, even though he unfollowed me because I hit on his wife. I love that guy, and he's getting beat right now.
Oh, look.
There's a lot of precision in Volkanovski's shots.
He's honestly way better than people give him credit for. You're right. Mish, not Mech. Mish.
You don't sound right now. You're saying it like that, Andy.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just a little confused right now.
Some leg kicks to the body from Max Holloway.
Max is getting his ass beat. I'm going to be honest about someone who's the biggest Max fan in the world. Volkanovski looks great this fight.
Look.
That was a nice body kick though by
Max.
Max at like 317.
Max doesn't have that one punch knockout. He's got to tee you off to really get that knockout to get the ref off for you.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And that
and with 4 rounds in, so to expect him to drop a Ngannou on Alex Volkanovski right now, that chance is pretty slim. Or even to drop a DC and knock somebody out. It's just got body lock.
I honestly think right now it's 3-0 Volkanovski with round 4 looking like it's also for Volk. Really, realistically,
I agree with you. 4 rounds up. At this
and that means Max Holloway has to finish him, or else Volkanovski is the champion over Max, no matter what you say.
Yeah, end the story. But Max just came with a combo. Nice combo.
Yeah, and the grappling is what I expected Max to try, but Volk is too good to get taken down. That's the problem.
Big 1-2. He's for 11 now. Volkanovski looks real good, man. I tell you, he's a champ.
He looks clean. He looks sharp.
He looks ready.
Ish, I feel my depression kicking in right now, so I'm going to need you to just be yourself right now so that I don't get depressed because Max is getting his ass kicked right now.
See, I'm kind of with you. You know,
like
you said, like you held me to court, and I picked Max to win.
Max ain't lost yet. Hold on. Max can still finish this fight. He ain't lost yet. He's losing.
He has not lost the fight yet. Max Holloway can end the fight in 20 seconds. Sure.
If you love both of these fighters, then you cannot be disappointed. You cannot be disappointed in this fight because they're giving everything. Volkanovski is giving everything.
Both of these are living in the cage, that's for sure. But Volk, the way he looks right now, I think he could do another 25 minutes. I really do.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely.
That's how the way he is, the way he's managed his energy and deliver the punches he had to.
Whatever his game
he could do this for another 25 minutes.
It makes me sad that Max is losing because he's my #1 PFP fighter of all time.
Right.
Only second to Adrian Yanez himself, bro.
Unlucky, Max. I mean, that cut is absolutely horrible. It's horrendous.
And he looks off game. He doesn't look like himself. He's not landing like he usually does. Volk is absolutely looking like the better fighter tonight.
With that amount of blood in his face and Volkanovski is just first to everything. That blood wouldn't stop. And Volkanovski's targeting that.
Real bad, isn't he?
He's targeting.
If AC or Real can hear this, they're saying in the chat, then I'm sad right now. Holy shit, this is crazy. This is the one result I didn't expect, Ola, is like Max being fucked up for 4 rounds straight. I did not expect that at all.
A Capone. That's because you're watching the best fight between the best guys in their division. That's why you're still awake.
That's right, Jop. You're still awake because these are 2 of the most badass fighters on planet Earth. And seeing them go at it is a privilege, no matter what time zone you live in.
And we appreciate your support, of course.
And not to forget that here in the UK, we get to experience this beauty for absolute free.
You know what? Don't brag. I already just learned how to pronounce your name correctly, so now you're making me look bad. I spent $70 on this shit, and Max is losing. So now I'm sad, okay?
Bless you.
They pay and they're behind. How's that ever work?
Don't worry, Izzy's going to do it for you. He's going to make that $70 worth it for you.
Someone bet over a million.
If Izzy just gets the win tonight, bro, I'll be okay. If Max loses, I'll be okay if Izzy wins.
Someone bet over £1 million on Izzy.
That was Drake, bro. The artist.
Was it Drake?
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
known as
Don't tell
Drake.
me
It
Drake.
wasn't
The
Drake.
Drake
Oh, this is
curse.
bad news.
The Drake fucking curse, bro.
No.
Drake just bet $1 million on Izzy to win, so that
Why
means
did you
Jared
do
Cannonier
that?
has a better
Drake,
chance now.
Oh my days. I didn't even know who the better was. All I knew was there's a better that put over $1 million on. Oh my
Well,
god!
that changes my
And
mind
I'm only just
slightly.
finding out now. This is terrible.
Come on, bro. How am I more plugged in than you are?
What's
You're way better at this than me, bro.
Oh my god! The Drake curse, man.
It's a real thing. I believe in it, bro.
It's a real thing.
You put that shit on Amanda Nunes and you see what happens.
Yeah, don't do that again. Please bet Amanda against Amanda next time, Drake.
Oh, Jesus.
Clearly, our show is big enough to reach Drake himself. So, what we'd like to say to Drake right now is please don't fucking bet on a fight again, please. Especially not Amanda Nunes.
I mean, I wonder what his thought process is in it, though. Does he vote for, his favorite fighter? Does he vote for who he believes will win? Does he vote for the underdog? Whatever he's doing, stop voting for our fighter.
Good takedown defense from Volkanovski. Alex Holloway went for the takedown. Volkanovski is now going against the cage. And the exit is clean from Volkanovski with the array of punches. Left and right. Oh, Volkanovski's got... He's now bleeding from the eyebrow. So that's got to be good for Max. That's a consolation.
Mm-hmm.
In the 5th round, got the damage going. Volkanovski backs off and takes center of the octagon.
They started off round 1, they gave each other a lot of respect. Round 2, round 3, round 4, they just built on it. The fight turned dirty.
I mean, Max is bloodied up right now. Volkanovski is going for the finish. No. Could be back. Volkanovski is being real busy in this fight here. We are 5:15, and salute to everyone that's joined us and watching the fight with us. This is crazy right here.
Real time.
Between Volkanovski and Holloway. And Volkanovski is just showing dominance.
Showing his power, his skills. He's
the king of the featherweights right now, man. And you can see it.
Yeah, combo after combo.
And don't forget, he's a shorter fighter with less reach. But the way he controls distance and fights in the pocket. Yeah. And he's retained his title.
He knows he got that.
Andy don't want to see it. I get it. He'll be back. That one, they hurt him. Just like Alex absolutely showed dominance. He showed serious dominance. And to me, he's retaining his title off of that performance there. And for someone to do this to someone like Max Holloway, that is no mean feat. That is no mean feat. And we're on the replay, just showing all of the good work that Volkanovski's done in this round. All right, they're going to raise hands for the winner. Well, we already know who won. Volkanovski actually, he was real good in this fight here. And my friend is back. Yes, Andy.
All right, that's good. I'm sorry, my phone just died real quick. I have to say, I'm heartbroken. I really thought Max was going to get the finish, and Volkanovski, he showed up and he looked like a different animal. You cannot argue Max won that. I don't think he won a single round of this fight.
Volkanovski, he showed, he just proved he's left no questions asked now. No questions asked.
What round did Max Holloway win, bro?
No round, in my opinion.
That means the champion just proved he's the champion once and for all, and all of us need to shut the fuck up about how close the fights were, because this fight wasn't close at all. As much as I don't want to admit that as the biggest Max fan in the world, this fight was not close. Volkanovski kicked Max Holloway's ass. Period.
For real. I mean, just look at the damages left on Max. No one really does this to Max like that. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that you have to respect about Volkanovski's game. 25-1.
I cannot believe he's now beat Max Holloway, one of the greatest of all time, 3 in a row. That means he has to be second to only Jose Aldo, right?
For real.
That could be the only thing, right?
That's where I put him. I put him next to Aldo.
Aldo's first, though, because people forget, but Aldo's been doing it way longer than anyone else, and he's still doing it at the top of his game. Nobody's better than Jose Aldo. I believe he's the GOAT of 145. And then it's now Volk because he proved it. And then it's Max. That's what I believe in order.
Yeah. I'll go along with that. I just think what those three have done for the featherweight division in the time that UFC has been around. We've had some other champions as well, but I mean, these guys here, they've carried those divisions on their backs, and it's Volkanovski's era. It's a new era. It's Volko's era, and it's a happy guy.
So I have to ask you, Ola, what do you think about Alexander Volkanovski, who just won every round against Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira?
Ooh. I mean, he wants it. He wants it.
Both of them want it. Let's be honest. Even Oliveira wants to fight him.
Oh my God, they got the WWE family there. Vince, Triple H, Stephanie. They got everybody.
Look at that, bro! That's a huge W.
Yeah, they're there having a good time, and we are getting ready for the main event.
So Do you believe that Max Holloway will come back from this loss where he got his shit pushed in,
Yeah,
but still put on like amazing performances? You know what I mean?
I think he's going to be in the top 5 no matter what. I'm not even talking. He's got some people behind him right now that deserve that chance. He's got to wait for Volkanovski to lose the title. And if, say, someone like Ortega or Rodriguez or Giga
It
Chikadze
would be a
comes
great
back,
fight for him, bro.
if one of those guys come back, then maybe, he can go back and say, yeah, I beat you guys. I want a shot at the title. So it can't. There nothing can be said about Volkanovski now. He's got to wait till he just got to kick back, get himself back together, stay active if he can, take a fight or two, and the title will find his way back to a title shot at least. Will find his way back to him, because if there's one thing we know about UFC, they're always looking to put the best matches together, regardless of who's got the belt.
Absolutely. That's why we love the UFC, because they're always putting the top level fighters together, and we're seeing who's the best fighter in the world right now.
Exactly. I mean, if it was like boxing, you could say Holloway might not see a title shot for another 3, 4, 5 years. But in UFC, things change very, very quickly. One knockout, one big injury could change a lot of things. So
you want to know something on some real shit about how much MMA can mean to a person? I'm a little depressed right now. I was in a great mood. I'm a little depressed right now. Max got his ass kicked.
yeah,
I'm objective enough to know that Max lost that fight hardcore, but it makes me sad. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, it's just one of those. You can't dispute the talent of Volkanovski. And I said during the stream, the way Volkanovski was approaching that fight, in my eyes, I felt it could have gone another 25 minutes with Max, and the result would have still be the same. And
I agree. This is the first Max versus Volk fight that I feel like Volk definitely won without any question.
Won every round. It's crazy. He just dismantled Max, and that's a clear example of how to fight in the pocket. Like that. But he did everything standing. He didn't really take him down or anything like that.
I really thought
that's a way to show people how to fight in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly. I really thought that that Max would realize that he was not better than Volk on the feet.
Salute.
Cheers, brother. And that he would then go for the grappling like he did with Yair, but he just struck the whole time, and Max Holloway just got outboxed by Alexander Volkanovski. That did just happen. That's crazy to me.
It's gonna hurt for a minute, bro.
You know what? I don't want to even talk about it. That's how sad I am. I just want to talk about how Israel Adesanya is definitely going to win now, or else I'm going to be real sad.
I got worried since I learned about Drake getting involved in this. It's a real worry for me right now.
That has kind of killed the vibe.
Right, because Max Holloway was supposed to be that guy, right? And now the vibe is like, oh God, damn, there's some sadness here, yeah.
Tonight's been a whole night of what's going to happen. So,
like, what if Jared Cannonier beats Izzy and we don't know what to do after that? I don't know.
I mean, it's like this is like COVID heating, and you just have to find a way to deal with it. Wear a mask, do something, have a shot.
Man, I think I might take 2 shots because Max lost. That's honestly my favorite fighter on earth, and he just got his ass kicked, and I'll admit that.
I feel bad for Max, but I kind of saw this coming Because the way Volker treated
You know what? If I'm being honest with you, Ola,
I've never seen nobody treated like that.
If I'm being honest with the both of you, Mish and Ola, I think I saw this coming as well, and it makes me really sad. But honestly, Volk just proved he's the guy in this division now.
Big up AC in the house, man. He says, "Laugh my ass off," but Max is still a gangster, man.
Oh yeah, no matter what, I'm still the #1 Max Holloway fan. He's the most gangster motherfucker on the roster, in my opinion. He's willing to go at it.
100%.
It's just
flowers, man.
Volk is the champion, bro. Volk is the champion.
Let's give him his flowers. And what do we got here? It's a true BMF, but so is Volky. It is what it is.
And that's the Max Holloway quote, right? It is what it is. And AC, I know you know right now that I'm pretty depressed.
That's what
but I appreciate you saying that, homie. I love you, bro. Because that hurt my fucking chest seeing Max lose like that. But I'm already like in the Izzy zone. Like, all right, let's see Israel Stylebender fucking style on this motherfucker, and then I'll feel better.
Even though that hurt you, you know, as it did me, because, you know, like I said, you held me to court in actually saying that Max would win that. I'm not going to let you forget that.
I'm so sorry.
However, can we not appreciate that was just a fantastic fight, and you know, you know
what? I owe you real this. So, you know, Leroy, you're real. I owe him this. I bragged for the last 5 months about how Max was going to style on him. So, in honor of Uriel, in honor of the champion Max Volkanovski, who've just proven he's the best motherfucker at 145, besides, in my opinion, Jose Aldo. Aussie. Motherfucker! I was wrong, and I'm so sorry, Real. And it makes me sad, but you were right, bro.
You got your apology live on there. There you go,
Yeah,
Leroy.
you got. I never apologize either, so you better like screen record this.
Yeah, he says I appreciate that, Leroy, man. I appreciate it.
The Blessed Express don't stop, though, baby. We just keep going on. No matter who Max fights next, I know it's going to be fantastic, and whoever Volk fights next, I believe he's going to win. I don't think anybody beats Volk if Max can.
He's only on the up.
Yeah, he's only on the up and up and up, for real.
That's a perfect segue, because in this same division, 145 division, we got Brian Ortega headlining this fight week against Yair Rodriguez. So come and catch us on the fight week for that preview.
Yeah, because we're going to go hard for that, because that's a big fight. That's a big fight in this division, especially now that Max has kind of been dethroned as the second. You can't say that was a close fight. It really wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No.
I agree. Jared Cannonier is at the checkpoint right now. He's getting greased up.
I think we're literally at the same time now, so that worked out. I need to know, though. Do you think Izzy wins this, both of you? I need to know. I need Izzy to win this, or else I'm going to be fucking wrecked.
Yes, without even thinking.
100% before you told us about the Drake curse.
Now you said about Drake. I don't know where the fuck I am.
I'm so worried. I was Team Izzy all the way up until I heard Drake bet $1 million on Izzy.
Drake gets involved in stuff like this, it scares me.
Like you said, the Drake curse is real, so it does adapt the mindset just a little bit.
It makes me a little scared, for real.
You're not alone. But yeah, going into it, I'd say 100% Izzy.
You think I'm the one losing a milli? Drake don't care about a milli.
Chump change to Drake.
You know what? I know I saved this because Max Holloway was supposed to win, but because I'm depressed, it's time, brother.
Drink it anyway.
Time to drink it anyway.
Okay. It's easy coming out in the Undertaker
Israel had a fucking Sonya, baby.
The last star bender.
Chug Andy.
Let me see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo!
It's got the Undertaker vibes. Oh my god.
Woo!
I like the Undertaker.
Of course he's walking out to the Undertaker, bro.
In ode to the WWE representatives that are here tonight.
And he even has the fucking urn with the Undertaker hat, bro. He planned this out. This is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie.
It is. And if he was to finish the fight with the tombstone.
Oh my god. If that actually happened, I would kiss you on the mouth, even though it would mean Black Scorp would kill me. Because it would be worth it. Because that's the most
the tombstone.
Surely he would have got clearance from the man himself. Surely he would have got clearance from the man himself just to do this. Vince is sat at the fucking ring. He's sat at Octagon side.
It's already on the next level, right?
He's got clearance. He's got clearance from the boss.
Yeah, you can't do that. He just literally, he's the first fighter in UFC history to make that WWE UFC connection while still in the UFC. So this has to be a monumentous occasion.
This is insane.
Okay, so did Ronda Rousey make that straight break?
I think Ronda Rousey
kind of
was
knew
mentally
going into that WWE realm while she was still fighting in UFC.
Yeah,
like you said, he's maybe the first that has actually brought it into UFC.
I mean, he has no embarrassment either. He's carrying the Undertaker urn. He's doing a UFC card while doing a WWE gimmick. And you know what? I bet he still knocks this motherfucker out. That's the whole point of Izzy, bro.
He'll finish this. There's no doubt about that.
I think Izzy's gonna finish this, and he's gonna show people why he took this much time.
Yeah.
To do a lockout. Jared's a big guy, but Izzy's long, and he's one of the most skilled strikers to ever live. I think he's going to win this.
He's light, he's flexible, he's light on his feet, and he's I think this is one of those fights is speed versus strength, maybe.
Yeah, like he said, power never beats precision. Definitely. I think Israel Adesanya is going to show that power does not
he wins
beat
every
precision
time
tonight. Yes. Why is Mish the smartest motherfucker I've ever talked to in MMA?
Because he has gone up and lost to Jan Blachowicz. So he's lost the fight.
He's lost fights, definitely. He's lost fights, there's no denying that.
And I like that you brought that up, because Izzy is one of those fighters that he's come out and said publicly, I don't get married to my wins or my losses.
Yeah.
He said, this belt here at the press conference, I ain't even mine. I don't even know where my fucking belt is. I just want the next one. And that's what keeps him motivated. That's what keeps him hungry.
Yeah.
That's what keeps him going. And even if he goes and get that next one and it doesn't work out, he comes back home and he's been running the division. And
you know what?
For him,
Israel Adesanya definitely has a really cool story. So, it's easy to support this guy.
And Izzy said he has $3 million for anyone to use that can prove that he's on PEDs, or any dealer that's out there that's sold him.
Do you have $3 million, bro? Because I want to know. Can you prove it?
And if Izzy ain't got it, his best friends got the dough. And if their best friend ain't got it, the next best friend's got the dough. So you come up with the proof, and Izzy got $3 million waiting for you.
Listen, guys, straight on this channel itself. If you guys come up with proof that Israel Adesanya is on steroids and you win that $3 million, I'll straight up delete my Twitter account and never go on Twitter again.
Don't do that.
Listen, I won't do that because Israel Adesanya is not on steroids, so there's no risk.
5% of that $3 million.
Don't quit.
That $3 million, bro. Nope.
Go find the proof.
Easy go find the proof before you start accusing him because his titties are big one time.
5% retainer. Yeah, there you go. That's the contract. You heard it here.
Absolutely.
That's promotion.
No.
Don't quit, invest.
Bruce is now done the announcements.
I drank half this bottle and my face feels numb. And I'm sad that Matt won, so hopefully Izzy wins.
Ready to go. We got Killer Gorilla.
You're going strong, Andy. Salute to you.
Versus the last Starbender.
Ola, do you know that Misha's one of my favorite people in all of planet Earth?
This is my favorite part of the pay-per-view.
Let's go!
Right.
It's time, motherfucker. Let's go.
Listen.
Man, that's...
Oh, yeah, you know it's about to be Izzy time right now.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
I can feel me and Black Scorp, if you guys can't tell. We both love Izzy, and we're both really nervous right now. So, guys, just support us right now. We need that.
People, bear with us. If there's some quietness going on, bear with us. Big up. Everybody go and check out Gorilla Wear.
Yeah, a real one who's been through the stream the whole time. I mean, shout out to that motherfucker who can really show support and love the sport. That's an amazing thing to do.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. No we love you, Titch.
Big up, Titch, man. It's time.
And Mish, I think that you're a badass, and I'm really glad to have spent this night with you. It's really great to get to know you.
Sit there. Big up Kelly Melia in the house. Salute to you.
It's been
I can't believe you're joining us for this.
This time. Hey, Scorp, say the most UK sentence you can think of right now.
Say the what?
The most UK sentence you can think of right now. Maybe something I can't even fathom what you just said.
The most UK sentence.
Is he about to done his dance?
He's about to do his dance.
Easy about to done his dance.
Is he about to do his dance?
Yeah.
I'm not scared. Fucking, I'm not scared. I'm going to fight him.
Go on, Andy. You have little scouts in there.
There's some scouts in
Hi,
there.
Kelly Melia.
Yes, mate.
Yes. Love to see you locked in, watching, supporting the channel.
Big up Kelly Melia.
Kelly. KO is incoming. And if I'm not wrong, like twice in a row, Izzy's going to get the KO. I believe that. Come on, let's go. I feel like Izzy got this. I mean, I'm going to be hurt if he loses, but I really don't think he does, man.
That misses a big overhand right.
His dance.
A lot of leg kicks going back and forth from Jared and Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy is almost perfect in his form, which makes him so hard to beat.
Big inside leg kick from Jared. Kind of it shook Izzy back a little bit.
KO is incoming, motherfucker. There's 5 rounds. I can't believe they survived.
Round kick from Jared. Inside leg kick, 2 inside leg kicks with no reply from Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy might get his leg taken off if he doesn't do anything about that within the next 3 rounds.
He's managing range, and he's doing what he has to get out of range. Izzy's gone for a leg kick, but was blocked, partially blocked by Jared. He's got him cornered now, and Izzy used the uppercut to get away from the cage. Jared is talking.
And Jared is actually putting the forward pressure, which doesn't surprise us because Izzy is a counter striker. But Jared is a very aggressive motherfucker, which makes this a really interesting matchup.
I like the way he's patient, the way Jared is patient, and he's setting up his punches.
He's leading, but like you said, the patience is there. He's
AC, you're real. If you're hearing this, tell me a secret on the timeline right now that'll embarrass you. Right now. Or I don't believe that you were listening, and I won't love you anymore.
He's gone for the uppercut, and he's found it. Found another jab straight down the line. Snaps.
Yeah, he's really landing at home right now. He's comfortable right now. Those kicks to the body, they look really fast, but those motherfuckers hurt you. His jab really does not have a telegraph. That's the fucking crazy part.
Nice combo with the head kick finish.
Yeah, Izzy's getting busy.
Is he getting busy? Said Mesh. Motherfucker, yes.
So Jared went for the straight right, misses. Izzy was out of the way, and he paid for it with a nice check hook on the way out. Izzy just managing distance with jab, and Jared finds body shots.
He's so good at distance management. That's what people really underrate him for, bro. He's so good at keeping you the fuck away from his face while he hits you. It makes him champion. He's so good at it, bro.
Champion.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed that.
Hey Mish, where'd you get that tank top from?
This top here is official UFC.
You get that from the UFC.com?
Off the UFC.com. Can you see it properly?
Yeah, I can see it properly, and I'm super fucking jealous.
Yeah.
And
that's badass. I'm into that.
Yeah, man. Wicked tank top right there.
Thank you. I've got to say it was compliments of the husband.
You know what? I believe that about him because he's my best friend on earth, and he's the coolest fucking cat I've ever met in my life.
Salute, definitely. Man. Salute, my brother.
Definitely.
I mean that shit, bro, for real.
Yeah, man. On it.
I feel like Jared Cannonier is not even close to winning this fight.
That's a good download from Izzy. Izzy just took over that round just after 2.5 minutes, and he just put some class on it.
Yeah, he's making us all look bad by being like a perfectionist and fucking going hard at this shit. And like, he really is defensive. He's offensive. He knows what he's doing, and that's scary for people in his weight class, bro.
I feel like the longer this fight goes, the better for Izzy. I've got to say
I absolutely agree.
got longevity in
The
him.
longer you go, it's Izzy's fight for sure.
Cardio is ridiculous. He's been doing some breathing techniques and breathing training on his channel. You guys can go check it out, Freestyle Bender, and this was in his last fight as well. That was in his last fight. You go and check that out. He's just controlled in his breathing, and the longer the fight goes, the worse for opponents like Jared Cannonier that carry a lot of muscle.
Now Izzy's doing the stalking.
Because those muscles need oxygen. Andy will be back shortly. And Jared lands a body kick of his own. Cheers, everyone.
Here's to you, dedicated lot who are still here with us till the end.
Salute to them. This is the main event. It's 10 to 6 in the morning here in the UK. And Easy just had a good clash of knees with Jared. Dropped Jared. Jared's come back up and he's found a nice jab. Nice straight left.
I've got to say, I'm kind of on the fence at the moment. I can't see a straight winner from round 1 into round 2. They've both been given a lot.
Yeah, I'll lean towards Easy for the first round. I think Easy controlled the distance a lot.
Yeah,
but it came back towards the end of the fight. Jared did a lot at the start of the fight. So you're right. It's a hard one to call. But so far, Easy is winning this round. So far, Easy is winning this round.
I still think the decider is going to be speed versus power.
Let's see if the power is still there when it gets to round 4 or 5. Because that's the one thing that we want to say about Jared. It's not really gone that far too many times to see what the gas tank can really do in a championship fight like this. This is his first run at title. And if you spot Andy coming down there shortly, just in case I'm looking up here. Don't want to miss the knockout.
Don't worry, we'll remain locked in.
Ooh, Easy got excited there. Jared tried to catch him, but Easy slipped out of the way before Jared could catch him. Easy going in for that body lock.
Izzy, the big oily snake.
Slips out of the way. You can tell you've been watching Love Island. About the big oily snake.
No, it's the way. Izzy is just so flexible and adaptable in and out of those spaces, isn't he?
Man, quick and fast. Watch him, big check hook right there. Delivers a head kick. Now Easy is finding hope for them punches. He's raining them. He's looking more comfortable now. But now we've got Jared upset and he's talking him.
It's 50-50 on who's led the second round. What have we got here?
I think we've got
eye poke.
We've got eye poke here. We've got eye poke situation, guys. If you're watching, Easy. Oh, he's a bad eye poke from Easy. He's a really bad one.
Palm open, fingers out.
And you best be rest assured that Easy's going to get a stern warning from Herb Dean.
Well, the last eye poke that happened, the fight got stopped. Let's hope that this fight continues.
Yeah. Ended up in a no contest. We don't want to see that.
Not in this one. Not in the main.
Jared looks all right. Look, he's getting a stern warning. Any more of those is going to be getting Dr. Point.
Come on, Izzy.
Keep your weapons closed, mate. And you know Mujahid Faudilat is gonna make a nice little content just for that bit there.
Yeah.
Mujahid is wicked at those. See see how I didn't give it easy a slap. But look after your weapons.
And like I said, he's the best in that type of animation.
Yeah.
Content.
Mujahid is brilliant. Big up to Mujahid. Okay, well now we've got Easy stalking. He's the one following Jared now in the second round, and he's looking for the finish, and the bell's gonna ring. Now Easy wants that spell. He say, "Oh, I nearly got you. I nearly got you. Now let's see what's happening in the third round."
And that's where he's going to feel more comfortable.
I think this round is a bit more decisive than the first round. I gotta give this round to Easy. So say we'll give the first round to Jared, just for the sake of it. Say we do. It's 1-1 going into the third now. So really, it's whoever takes this round away. Yeah, man. We're going into the third round. Wait, Jared Cannonier.
Third round approaches. Come on then, Izzy, what you got for us? Leg kick from Izzy. Seems like they've come out into the third round still sizing each other up. You'd think that they'd have a little bit more about them coming into the third round. Okay, this is what we like to see. Okay, so Adesanya's obviously winning more on the strikes.
Well, have I missed much?
Izzy's winning more on the strikes. You haven't missed much. I was just saying that me personally, I'm surprised to see that they're still sizing each other up coming into the third round.
Jared goes for the takedown.
However, as soon as I said that, they both got busy.
Jared goes for the takedown. Good takedown defense from Easy there. Throws him against the cage and got 3 of him. Now he takes the center of the cage and they go again.
And they go again.
Jared goes in for a good hook. Can't really get it because Izzy manages this pace so well. For anyone to catch Izzy's chin in this division, it's a long shot. Look at that. Izzy's always just out of the way.
They're both swinging.
When Jared comes in, always just out of the way. And it has to make it dirty like this.
Yeah, we got a clinch.
And right halfway through the fight, a good clinch from Killer Gorilla.
But again, look at Cronje remaining busy in the clinch.
And Izzy gets away from him. He does work on him for 15 seconds on the cage. And Izzy's back in the center of the cage. Not losing that round to that situation that just happened, and he's landing some strikes.
No, he's come back
good
strong.
Straight left down the pipe from Izzy, and Jared just ate it.
Jared just seems to be resetting at the moment. Leg kick.
Back spinning fist and
just missed.
He lands a jab there on Izzy's chin.
Again. He's landing on that jaw.
Jared is finding it easy. Lands a 3 combo right, left, and a head kick. This is crazy. Jared catches Izzy on the side of the head and clinches him to the cage with 1:10 to go. I think it's me and you for the last 2 rounds.
Might just
And
be.
big up to Andy for joining us on the stream. I think his phone probably died, and Andy has been imbibing a lot, so big up to him.
Andy,
even when there was no finishes, Andy was still taking shots for the, just for the cause. So salute to Andy, man. Thank you for coming through.
He's there always.
And hope War Nunes comes home in good spirits tomorrow. Fantastic. Right. Izzy's all up on the cage. Jared Cannonier is keeping him there. Last 13 seconds to go.
Connecting with the kick.
And Izzy finishes with a head kick that was partially blocked by Jared Cannonier.
Nice left hook though.
It was. That was a wicked one down the pipe. I'd like to think that Cannonier really prepared to go the full distance with someone like Izzy. Because he was never going to be Izzy was never going to be easy to be put away. Not in this division, at least with a style matchup like what Cannonier has.
Yeah.
Because Izzy is a counter puncher and he uses your own momentum against you to find openings. It's one of the reasons why most people in the division can't get anywhere near him. They say he's a skinny boy. They want to break his bones and all this other shit. And he's there with his manicure and all that shit with his pearls on his neck. Oh yeah, he's vibing right now. Finding that leg kick, them jabs, they're starting to add up.
Izzy just looks so concentrated, so grounded in this fight.
Cannonier talking Izzy. 3 minutes 15 into the 4th round. Izzy's targeting the eye that's swollen on Cannonier right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that right eye swollen up, and Izzy's just targeting it with jabs. Just jabbing away at it, stinging away at it. Cannonier finds a cup. Easy is always that one step away, just slides out of the way just before Cannonier gets there. And believe it or not, people, Cannonier is fast. He is fast. When you see him go after other people, he closes distance. The way he closes distance is ridiculous. But for some reason, the way he's fighting Easy, he just bends out of the way before Cannonier gets there. That's insane. Now, Cannonier has to do work here if he's to earn anything out of this round. With 2 minutes 24 in, and Easy breaks out of the clinch
pretty quickly.
Very quickly. So Cannonier could do anything of significance.
Yeah. Nothing too damaging going on there.
And for one of these watch-alongs, we're going to be doing another one for when Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena fights, and Usman versus Leon Edwards. And I believe that's going to be on the next pay-per-view, 20th of August. Stay locked.
We'll also have Frank Andy and War Nunes joining us on that one.
UFC277, Moreno Kaikara France on that card as well. And the thing what all these grapplers really find out about Easy, especially at 185, is they think they can just take him down when they feel like it. But when they get in there and they lock with him, they find out it's not as easy. Story. It's not as easy to take him down as they first thought it was, you know.
All right. It's not easy to take down Izzy. That's why I said he remains very concentrated.
So
every step of every approach.
The last round to Cannonier, first to Easy, and this one to Easy. That's how they're looking at significant strikes anyways. If it's count cage control, if it counts for anything under here.
Then maybe it's going to Cannonier.
I'm just quickly go on a quick toilet break, people. Actually. Go on toilet break while I come back, people. Coming back from a break. And big up to people that's still here with us.
Still going strong.
Trying to finish the last round with Easy.
Into round 5.
It's been a 3-hour stream. We just clocked 3 hours on the stream right there. Thank you very much to everybody that supported the channel, everybody that supported the stream.
2 guys are still here.
And if you're watching on playback as well, thank you for supporting. This is in the last round. Been watching this from the early prelims. We just started the watch along on the main card, and we're 3 hours in.
I'll say tonight has been unpredictable. If one word sums up tonight's matches, unpredictable, I think.
Yeah, some of the results that came up was, I wasn't expecting a no contest with the Munoz and Sugar Sean's fight as well.
Yeah. That definitely set off a bit of uncertainty through the night. Nonetheless, there's been some good fights.
That's why I always rate fight nights. Because on pay-per-views...
That's what I was just going to ask you. Fight nights or pay-per-views?
You get a lot more finishes.
I think fight nights.
The rate that you get finishes on fight nights.
Yeah.
You get
unpredictable, but at a better rate of fights.
Oh, he's rushing Easy here in the last round, and with a minute to go, Cannonier goes in hard on Easy, catches him, and Easy holds him on the clinch. He's gunning for the underhook. Just managing head control right now. Easy lands his head kick as he exits. 30 seconds to go. Talks Cannonier.
Can't believe these guys have done the distance.
Yeah.
Absolutely can't believe they've gone the distance.
Another decision win there for Easy. Another decision win there for Easy. Looks like Drake's money is safe. Looks like Drake's money is safe. And maybe the Drake cost is broken.
I don't know about broken.
Maybe Easy broke the Drake cost. No, that might happen with over 1 million online.
We will see. There's no denying Izzy was the better fighter going into each and every one of these rounds.
Yeah, I think Izzy won 4 rounds easily. But this was with a minute to go. He's already knocked. He's already. If that was first round and he was doing that, he probably could have put Izzy away or knocked him down. You know, but doing that in round 5, all the energy is drained out, and he's just trying to land something.
Yeah.
And Izzy knows how to get out of the way more than others. You know, it was like a matador in there.
Okay, let's see the decision.
Yeah, I think Izzy wins this. He retains. Yeah, he didn't break a nail. He just checked his nail.
Champion.
He just checked his nails. Make sure they're all intact.
And Izzy completes it. Can I just take this moment to say, Drake, please stop voting on our fighters. Please stop betting on our fighters. Nobody wants it. Nobody's interested. Keep your money in your pocket.
Oh my
Thank
God. The Drake bet gave me EVGBs, man. Izzy retains. Fantastic from him. Like I thought he would. And they just showing respect to each other. This is a brilliant one from Izzy. He's 275, 276. We've been taking shots from early prelims. Thank you for all of you that stayed with us, man. Salute to all of you, man. And yeah, up until the next video when I do a recap, I'm going to be doing it with Pants either tomorrow, depending on my work schedule, or Monday night. Look out for that. It's going to be me and Pants. And we've got Adrian Yenes coming up on the channel on Tuesday. We're going to be recording that, and as soon as my editors are done with it, they're going to bang it on the channel. So look out for that one there as well. And big up to everybody that supported us right up until now. Please share, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification button as well so you know when we drop content on the channel.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a night of fights. There's still so much more to come. So stay tuned, stay connected. Salute.